Yo, what is going on, Critical Ops fans? Welcome to the circuit. I'm Sudden Death, and I am joined by Manthus. How you doing?
Pretty good, my man, to be honest. Excited to be here. We've got a lot of great matches to cast today. Can't wait to get into it.
Indeed, we'll be hopping over to those matches here shortly. Want to go over a quick introduction to the tournament, give everybody the basics, what's going on, the qualifiers.
Yeah, so we kind of got a lot of stuff going on right here, a lot of tourney info. So, for our qualifier, right now, by the way, the tourney that we're casting right now is the main tournament number 1. As you guys can see over there on the right side, we got sort of 3 layers to this. So we've got the qualifier number 1, number 2, and then the final tournament. So we're doing the main tournament number 1 right now, where the top 16 teams advanced. And it's going to be following a Swiss system bracket, sort of with the 5v5 diffuse format. And the top 4 players from these main tournaments will be moving up to the final tournament. And the top 4 teams with the most points that qualify will be the ones that end up competing in that final tournament. And that will just be a standard double elimination bracket, 5v5 diffuse.
Oh yeah, should be a lot of fun, folks. And we're going to talk a little bit about the prize pool coming here, what these teams will be competing for. I think that image should be popping up on your screens right now. Manthus, you want to quickly go over that?
Yeah, sure thing. So once again, we're doing the main tournament right now, so you guys can see the prize pool at the top there. First place is going to be getting $500 as well as 5,000 credits, 20 event cases, and 20 premium cases. Second place, $250, 3,000 credits, 15 event cases, and 15 premium cases. And then 3rd through 5th place will be getting just the 1,400 credits and the 10 event cases. 6th through 8th, and then with just 1,400. And that's going to be the prize pool for the main tournaments. There's 2 of them, one of which we're casting the opening rounds today. When they do eventually make it to the final tournament, that's where the big prizes are. So you can see first place going to be getting $2,000, a unique Circuit Season 4 champion skin, 5,000 credits, 20 event cases, 20 premiums. Second place will be getting $800 as well as 4,000 credits, 15 event cases, and 15 premium cases. Third place will be looking at a solid $500 as well as 3,000 credits, 10 event cases, 10 premium cases. And the 4th place will be getting $200, 3,000 credits, and 10 premium cases. So looking like all 4 teams that make it to the final tournaments are guaranteed at least some sort of cash prize as well as a lot of other in-game stuff going on there.
And download the Zuvi app, link here on screen. We're doing a giveaway on there for the top clip for the circuit and some casual gameplay. You can see on screen the top clip from Critical Ops Circuit. You can use the hashtag Critical Ops Circuit. We'll be getting $500 cash, and for the top casual clip, we'll be getting $100 in cash, something for you all to compete in there. The winners will be announced in March, April, and May here in 2022. Good luck to everybody. All right.
So we got a quick look at our North American brackets here right now. As you guys can see, these are the top 16 teams that moved on from the qualifiers. A lot of matches going on. Today we're going to be casting a couple of round 1 matches. I believe for North America, the game we're going to be casting today is the one at the top, Rain versus Misery.
Right. Yeah, we got 1 NA match today, and then 2 EU we're going over. And this is just round 1 that we're going over. Just showing round 1 today. Nothing special. Here are the EU teams. If you want to quickly go over that, Manthus.
Yeah, so once again, top 16, nothing too special. Our EU matches for today, though, I can tell you for sure, we're going to be having Rain versus Ascent, as well as Valor's Gaming versus Seminole. So, total of 2 EU matches for today, as well as the 1 NA.
All right. Valorous versus Seminole will be the first match we are casting today. This will be one of the EU matches. Stats image should be popping up here on screen in just a second, so we can quickly go over that. Here for Seminole, looking at Alpha, top of the board here for his team. Is there anybody on Seminole you would be keeping a close eye on here coming into this?
I mean, not really familiar with too many of these players, but I mean, to be honest with you, I can see a couple of these players that have a lot of map experience, it looks like. A couple of them towards the bottom, not playing as many. But one thing I do notice here is that it looks like the previous circuits, not really too many for these players.
Mm-hmm.
So probably playing for different teams or something, but for this lineup, it's probably going to be their first circuit together, as far as I'm concerned. So it should be interesting to see, because I'm pretty sure that their opponents are going to be having a lot more experience.
Which could be a big deal or not. We'll have to wait and see. Experience can play a big role in one team winning or losing. Will be interesting if that comes in here. Alrighty. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comments section down below. I think we're going to go ahead and jump into map 1 right now. Valoris Gaming versus Seminole. I think that should be popping up here. And we are off. Valoris starting out here on the CT side and Seminole over here on the T's. Good luck to each side.
Looks like me starting off with a classic knife bar. Both teams kind of just dancing around each other right now. I'll tell you what, the main thing about these knife rounds is always about which team has the balls to push first, you know?
Yep.
They all kind of just sit there.
Yeah, who's going to jump into the blender first, I always like to say. It looks like the CTs are going to win that. Glow cutting that rainbow apart here, and Valoris will be able to decide which side they want to start out here.
And it's looking like they just went ahead and started off on the coalition side.
I always like to start off... Go ahead, sorry.
Nah, you can go ahead.
I was just going to say, I always like to start off on the T side, just if I get the choice. That way, going into the flip, I have the CT side for the rest of the game. I don't know, let us know what your opinion is on that, chat. But we'll see if that starting on the CT side pays off here for Valoris.
Looks like I have a big fight over here.
Glow's gonna be the first to strike, grabbing a headshot there on Crux. Alpha gonna move around here, looking towards his bomb site, sees a player. Actually, I think he missed him. He's gonna pop back, fire some shots there through double doors. Then go ahead and fan out here with his team.
Valorous does indeed know that they have the bomb down in museum right now. That's huge information for them. And it looks like these Seminole players kind of stacked out over towards mid. Kind of just playing this slow, waiting to see if anyone will push up. But Valor's likely going to be playing the waiting game as they have the bomb down in museum. And right now, there's actually no one in museum. I don't think Valorous is aware of that, though.
Playing the clock here, 56 seconds, plenty of time to work with. Clay pretty low on HP, but Heck and Rainbow here have plenty to work with. Alpha having taken the overlook here.
We see Rainbow making a move towards museum here. Maybe he can try and grab this bomb, but he does spot a couple of players peeking him. He's getting taken out by the Deagle. Obviously, superior weapon for that long-range encounter. And both these players coming in from the dark side. But it looks like Valor's going to have taken that pistol round. And Valorous getting that pistol round, that's going to be huge here, because, to be honest, Legacy is usually a really coalition-sided map, so it could be pretty easy for them to get a lot of momentum. That might be the reason they decided to go for the coalition side first, you know?
Yeah, I get that decision to go for the coalition side first to try to get the momentum, but having to fall back, having the CT side to fall back on into the flip, maybe you're only down by 4, because if you go in, say you're up by 5 on the flip, that lead can quickly evaporate. I don't know, we'll see if it works out for them. I'm curious to see. Like I said, I always like to go for the, if I have the option, the T side to start off on. Fair, about to push through the double doors. It's going to be a hard altercation to go for. It looks like he lands one shot there on Alpha.
Apparently, a lot of slow gameplay from inside of Seminole. They all are rocking Deagles, so looks like they chose to buy up on the pistols at least. Maybe they're thinking they can find some picks. And Fair kind of peeking into Aya there, but he's going to end up backing out. And these shotguns are so deadly on this map. There's so many tight angles for these breach players to push through. They're going to be able to get away with just these shotguns for a while if they want to run some bonus rounds.
Easily.
Oh, the tag actually comes in there. Ronan going to be finding the pick on Rainbow, though.
CTs slowly eliminating the T's here. Only 2 left alive. It's Crux and Clay.
Oh, and Crux about to peek into this shotgun. I don't think he has the advantage in this gunfight here if he takes it.
Yeah, the angle is just so difficult.
Oh, I think you might have seen the gun there. Oh! He catches him off guard there, but Ronan comes in with the refrag. And I think he knows the last player's right on him. He's kind of playing, running circles around him right now. He's gonna find one, but Ronin gets the refrag, and that's gonna be the eco round shut down for Seminole.
Fantastic team coordination right there. Just waiting for his player to push, or his teammate to push up there. Ronin coming in and finishing him off.
And looks like Seminole going for another eco round. Gonna be buying Deagles once again. Let's see what kind of push you're gonna favor here, though. Right now, it's kind of looking like they might try and go for a B hit. A lot of people gonna be peeking this glass area here in the beginning, having one person stay at mid and lurking. And Valor just went ahead and gave glass control to them. They're gonna be letting them sort of pile up over there. Ooh. Glow. What a nice shot, but he's gonna get taken out there, and that's a sniper down on round 3.
Ronin finding one, seeing if anybody else is gonna pop out here on his left. It doesn't look like anybody is that foolish to do so that quickly. Alpha beginning his rotation over. Ronin staying alive. Gonna have to switch over to his Deagle. He runs out of ammo, trying to find these shots here on Heck. He's able to land one, trying to go for the grenade. Teammate Aya coming from behind and is gonna eliminate him. Valoris winning the 3rd round there.
Yeah, but now the money's there, and we already see the U ratio coming out from Fair here on the Seminole side. Probably gonna try and see if we can get a pick with that on someone peeking. Perhaps somewhere up top or maybe somewhere mid. There's a lot of angles to snipe on this map. And we're kind of seeing this default gameplay from the side of Seminole, just sort of spreading out, playing for picks. Nothing too unusual for this map. And someone just took damage. I wasn't sure who it was. Oh, that's going to be Fair, actually, taken down to about half HP. And all these players on the side of Seminole kind of just stacking up here over towards the news area. We got Alpha watching this doors push. Going to be a really hard angle for them to take.
Taking their time here on the T side. Working that clock. Slowly moving up here. Having a hard time figuring out where they want to go. It looks like they're just trying to get a pick on either site and then make their move in.
Ronin is ready to peek him in. He is going to find that shot on Rainbow there. There's going to be a second player, but instead of going for the refrag, he opts to just sort of back up there and take a different position. And now the smoke comes out. They currently don't have any vision on mid from the B site, so they could try and take advantage of this possibly. Fair going to be finding a pick with that U ratio. That's going to be huge to give them some space on the map to work with. And the trades are coming in. Fair finds another one, but he's down to 1 HP basically. Oh. And Clay can't really do anything there. Gets headshot by Ronin. And Fair last alive with your ratio, 11 seconds. And he is going to peek a bit. Oh, tags him down to 5. But I think he's just going to try and opt to save this U ratio for the next round. That would be the most ideal play, in my opinion.
I totally agree. I don't see any reason you're trying to push with this. Save it, move into the next round. You're down by 4. As we mentioned earlier, this is a CT-sided map. And they've really, for the most part, been playing in eco.
Oh yeah, I mean, just look at the money side on Valor's Gaming. They're so rich.
Plenty to work with here, and they're definitely utilizing it, investing in exactly what they need to. Aya pulling out of your ratio. CT staying nice and disciplined, even though they do have a 4-round advantage. Continuing to stick with what's working. Nobody's pushing up or changing strat or leaving their position.
And we're seeing this play for pick strat coming out once again from the side of Seminole. And that's one of the things I see a lot on Legacy, is teams kind of just playing really slow, which, I mean, I understand that's probably the meta, is to just play slow, get picks, but usually teams are they're a lot more scared to go for the aggressive fights on this map. And Fair got the flash coming in, and now there's a lot of players grouping up over here, but 2 picks are found already. And the nade comes out. That's going to do some huge damage to Hez. And Hayes going to find that kill. The trades are coming in, but it's down to 1 man alive over towards the doors, and he's going to get sandwiched hard. And there goes the frag. Going to be confirming that kill for Glow.
Alpha playing that perfectly. It was able to get 1 kill before he had to dip, but that frag grenade bounced perfectly off, landing between those T players' legs and softened most of them up, if not all of the players that came through that door, and it was just easy pickings for the rest of his teammates. Seminole playing slow, trying to play for picks, but you've done it 5 rounds in a row. Do you need to switch it up? Should you do something just a little different? It begins to be repetitive, the same thing over and over and over again. People get comfortable, switch it up, maybe play a little more aggressively. Think that's a good idea, or is it too early on to try to do something like that?
Honestly, I feel like Seminole probably wants to try and build up some economy before they do that, because we can see every round they're forcing, but like they're pretty broke every time they do it. They probably want to try and get some safe space what they can go for an aggressive play. And Glow finding a 2K over towards Glass, shutting out both of those players there. And it looks like no one else on the side of Seminoles can be playing over there. All 3 of them over towards the mid area. Ferris pushed up pretty far by double doors, and it looks like they're actually going to be wrapping around over towards CT potentially. I'm not sure what's going on here. They're kind of spread out. Alpha going to be holding this. And Fair finds the pick on Genis. They brought it down to a 3 versus 3, but right now Valorous has a superior position. They got the bomb down, and they've got someone watching the bar head glitch. It's going to be pretty hard for them to take the bomb when they're holding these types of angles here. They pretty much got everything on lockdown. And Clay's coming towards CT. I'm not sure if he knows Alpha's on his left, though, and he's going to peek out, get that headshot. Clay gets shut down. And now Hez coming in for a mid. He's going to have to peek into this player, though. Gets the pick on Ronin, and he knows there's one CT. Probably is where there's one watching the bomb. Oh, gets Alpha low, but he can't manage to find the kill. And that's going to be 6-0 in favor of Valorous.
I don't know if his thumb slipped off of his iPad or his phone, or if he was moving over towards the bomb site and then saw the player, or Alpha, move across over towards his left. Kind of weird flipping back and forth like that.
My first instinct was I thought maybe like he thought he got the kill. He was trying to flick to the other person.
Maybe. Yeah, which ultimately cost him. Alpha here.
It looks like now they're going for a hard museum push. All 5 players on the side of Seminole, Bot Deagles, they're just going to rush through. But Genis on the Raptors and getting a 3K, 4! Oh man, I thought he was about to get the ace there.
I thought he was. Unfortunately, he isn't able to do it, but Alpha is there to clean it up. It's 7-0. Valorous leading by 7.
I mean, yeah, it's highly unlikely that Valorous is gonna be needing money. Like, we can already see Glow having $15,000, 2 more players is 10,000. Even if Seminole starts to get some momentum, I don't think they're gonna break Valorous's economy for pretty much the rest of this game, so this isn't really looking too good for them right now.
I see the decision why you just want to go on the CT side, just feel more confident. I think you have the major advantage over your opponent here, and you just want to go ahead and get it over quickly.
I mean, yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why players go CT on this map. Like, there's so many tight doorways, tight angles they gotta peek into, and this is just not favorable for Breach side at all on this map. But they're all kind of stacking up here. The flash coming out.
Push is gonna be difficult.
Actually, looks like they've given them top control. Oh, but A is playing here over towards 7. He's gonna have to do some major work here. The flash comes in, though. He turns away from it, but oh, he can't seem to find the kill.
He's able to tag the player down just a little bit. Alpha's positioned pretty well. Frag grenade going up should soften 1 or 2 of those players up, and he's going to back out of there, wait for them to drop down on top of the bomb site now. Looks like he's going to work his way up. Tease. "27 seconds to work with here. Bomb is yet to be planted. It looks like it is about to move in.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb is now down.
Oh, it looks like they have an AFK. This is not good. Or maybe, I think he just came back just in the nick of time. But this is going to be a 3v4 retake. This could be the first round for Seminole. They do have a lot of good positions, but the only downside, they're all playing really close to sight. But Crux going to be finding one.
It's all she wrote.
And yeah, Ronin is the dead man.
Yeah, nothing he could do there.
Whipping out the P250, confirming that kill there.
Valorous with a 7-round run before Seminole is finally able to respond here. Is it too little, too late for them, though? 1 round under your belt. Have a little bit of cash to work with here. Moving into round number 9. We'll see if they can go ahead and put another point on the board as we move into round number 9 here. Or if Valorous is just going to restart their snowball here.
And I think Seminole might be a bit more confident now. That was like the first time I've seen them try a hard push on a full buy, and it seemed to work out for them. It might give them some confidence.
I like the faster play, moving a little faster. You've just been taking it slow, kind of got him off balance there, as well as having Glow AFK, which of course they didn't know about, but ultimately I think helped him a little bit.
And Glow's actually pushed up really far here. I don't know if he's going to expect the player holding the side glitch. Oh, he's going to get taken out by Clay. Nice headshot by him. And that's going to be an opening pick on B. Valorous is aware now. Or, sorry, Seminol's aware now that they're a man down. And a lot of players pushing towards the bottom area again. The flash is coming out. And Rainbow just takes that flash to the face. And Alpha and A are both going to be finding a 2-piece there. Just shutting down that push completely. Fair last alive with this ratio, but he's going to get taken out by Genis ultimately. Yeah, I'm telling you, the span through those double doors is really painful.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard to get through. It's almost, I hate to say pointless, because once in a while you can, but it is just difficult.
Because basically what I'm just seeing Valorous do, whenever they start sending some mutual through the doors, they just start pre-firing the heck out of it. They know they can probably do some major damage, if not find a kill or two. Rainbow just eats that flash as it comes through double doors, and I mean, they are still on a full buy.
Alpha, getting a little more aggressive, throwing a frag grenade at that, using that smoke grenade as coverage, is able to get back before any shots are fired his way. Minute 15 left here on the clock. T's have yet to decide which way they want to roll. Glow having his U-ratio pulled out. Fair U-ratio in his hands.
And once again, they're kind of grouping up towards these double doors. I can smell the push coming. All four of them right here. And now the util dump is coming out here. But Alpha just playing all the way in the back. Oh, but he's still going to get hit by those late flashes. And he's so blind. He had to back up all the way. But it looks like Seminole players actually got flash as well. And they still got a player up towards top. And they're kind of just all over the place. Oh man, 35 seconds on the clock. Alpha, Genis getting a 2-piece there, that's gonna be huge. Alpha kind of lurking towards the top place, but Fair's gonna take him out. And now it's down to a 2v1. This could be the second round on the board for Seminole here, but the question is, do they know that Glow's Museum with this ratio? He could catch someone off guard for a free pick here, and he is gonna find one trying to go towards top. And now has 43 HP. Kinda low, but fortunately for him, Glow's using a U ratio, so the HP doesn't really matter in this scenario. Just matters about the reaction time. Oh, but he's actually gonna pick up the AUG now, and he's gonna tap that.
Play.
Oh, and Hez is just giving away his position, and Glow's gonna win that gunfight.
You can just see the experience there versus Glow versus Hez. Glow,
Oh yeah,
perfectly calm, very collected, taps that, backs up, waits for him to come in, and almost like he knew he was going to go ahead and give away his position and fire.
Oh yeah, I mean, Hez definitely did not have the good positioning there. Like, he could not see the bomb clearly. He had to rely on the wallbang to take him off the bomb. I think that's what threw him off there. He basically had to give away his position to spam that bomb. And now 9-1, only 2 rounds left in the half. We got to see what Seminole can do here. They're kind of peeking towards his B side, but Glow getting that opening pick with the ratio. Rainbow spots one close there, going to be taking him out there with an HK.
Like that, they're going to pull the HK out.
Oh yeah. But they're going to have to deal with the ratio here on the B side. I'm not sure how that's going to work out for them. Glow kind of playing close though, so he might get util spam. Though he does manage to find a pick on the Rainbow there, and Genis getting 2 more. A 3k from Genis that round to close that out. 10-1. This is not looking too good for Seminole.
Quickly mopped up there by the CTs. 1 round left here before we go into the flip, and looking like Seminole is going to be down by 10. Definitely not going to be a good situation to be in. Even though you're going to have that CT advantage on the flip, is it enough to make that comeback? With how Valorous has been playing, I just don't see it. Rainbow eating another flasher seems to be one of his favorite things to do. Guess he's got to go ahead and get some flashbang to load up his brightness there. Alpha throwing a frag grenade through double doors. He's going to opt to back up. Just teasing him once again. See if he can soften those players up. Hez looks like he's about to peek around the corner and go head to head versus Glow. I think he makes a good decision to go ahead and back out of there. I don't know if he saw him or not.
And Alpha's getting ready for this bottom push. He's already playing in the back there, though. We got Glow in the back here with the Erasure. Might be able to do some damage here. Spots the player pushing and finds one. Alpha getting 2 more. And this round is over. Just down to Fair with the Erasure. I don't think he's going to be able to pull this off unless they get greedy and start pushing him one by one. Finds one pick on Genis. I mean, there's not much to say here. I'm not sure. I can't tell if the bomb is down, like, on Fair side or on the Coalition side. I can't see. Actually, looks like it's down over there by the bottom. No one's watching it, actually. That's a little interesting. But he's getting a peek from the top there. That timing. Yep. 11-1, and I'm telling you, this pistol round, basically, Valorous wins pistol, they win game, unless they mess up. Like, there's not much to say.
You don't have pretty much got everything to lose here on the side of Seminole. No reason to hold on to too much cash because they're growing Deagles. I haven't seen any utility pulled up by them.
Interesting, because I know the Deagle is superior for longer range gunfights, but if Valorous just takes the right gunfights, if they push the right site where they don't have to engage in those as much, they're probably gonna have the advantage. And it looks like they're going for a hard B here. Only one player alone on B side. They're rotating in for mid. Gonna be doing some huge damage before he gets taken out. But Valorous does get that bomb plant. And Clay, wait, Clay's still hiding here on site. Oh my goodness. They don't even know he's there. I'm not sure if it's gonna matter too much though. Fair gonna be tapping that bomb.
Fair. Fine running, trying to go for the double. Is that gonna be able to get it? And Seminole.
Oh man, when I saw that smoke down, I thought we were about to see a Ninja Defuse play or something, bro. Like, they smoked off site, he was just hiding there.
I thought it was going to come in, but ultimately decided to play it just a little bit safer. And it did work out for them.
And it looks like Valor's opting to force up here. Kind of a questionable play, but, you know, we'll see if it works out for them or not. They really opted on spending all that money on buying full utility and everything and burst assault rifles. So if they lose this round, they're going to be in some big trouble.
Definitely be feeling a little bit of pain.
And the pushing through the smoke. So many trades coming in. Alpha gets taken down to 15 HP. And Clay playing in the back here once again. They didn't check it. Gonna be finding one, but Valor's getting a second bomb plant. That's 2 bomb plants in a row, so they should be good as far as money-wise, especially if they win this round. They're gonna have so much money going to the next round. We've got a 2v3 retake.
Hez coming in, has that smoke on his right, should help him a little bit. Ultimately gonna win that gunfight there versus Genis, and Glow is the one who's gonna eliminate him. And it's match point here for Valorous. Plenty of cash to work with here, and they should just be able to finish up this round 13-2. But we'll see what Seminole has to say about it.
I mean, yeah, Seminole, yeah, they really got to force up shotguns here. I was just about to say that too. Like, not much they can do here.
Yeah, do you send one into glass, try to play a little stealthily, get a surprise kill or two? Do you play back, play a little more patient? We'll see. It looks like that's what they're doing. Clay walking up here with the shotgun in hand. Gonna throw a frag grenade. Oh, he is unfortunately not able to drop Glow with one shot. And he's gonna be dropped. Ronin finding Rainbow. Already 2 players down here on the side of Seminole.
All the players get taken down to pretty low from a frag, though. 3 of them down to like half HP. It's down to a 2v2 retake. Fair coming in, but he can't find the kill. And his last player alive here. I mean, his bomb is smoked off, but that's going to be fading away now. And he's going to be spotting one of those players in glass, but Ronin going to be coming in behind him. I don't think that Hez knows this. And that's going to be first map in favor of Valorous Gaming.
All she wrote there for Team Seminole.
Yes.
Welcome back, folks. Map number 2 starting here shortly. Valoris with a very, very commanding victory over Seminole there in map number 1, 13-2. We'll see what they can bring here in map number 2. Seminole needs to do something definitely different, whether it's play a little faster when they're on the T side. I don't know, what would you say they need to do a little different, Manthus?
Honestly, just mostly more rounds. Honestly, it's really going to depend on how the knife round ends up going for them on this map. Because I'm going to be honest with you, like, if Seminole can pick their dominant side for the start, they might be able to get a lot more rounds in the start. Because I think that they just had a bad start, let too much momentum pile up.
Yeah, they definitely did have a rough start. Well, that being said, folks, we're gonna go ahead and hop into map number 2, and we'll see if Seminole can go ahead and get a little cushion here at the beginning, or if it's gonna be a repeat of map number 1. Map number 2 should be starting here shortly. Here we go.
It looks like we're playing on Bureau for our second map here.
I love this map.
I don't believe there were any... Actually, I think Seminole made one lineup change. But besides that, I don't think. I think we got the same lineups from both sides. It actually looks like we just hopped right into the pistol round, so it looks like Seminole opted to start on the Coalition side this time. Or maybe Valor's opted to start on Breach, depending on who won.
Wow, there's a
oh my goodness.
Total elimination here of the T's as they pop through those doors. Ronan in the last play up to live here on the T side. Minute 15 to play hide and seek.
Yeah, I mean, they are giving him a lot of map control, but Seminole also has the bomb down, so they kind of really don't have to worry about him lurking around. They can just try and pinpoint certain parts of the map.
Yeah, we'll see. Looking like he might just decide to wait, hold on to that deagle, wait 55 seconds. Doesn't look like Seminole is too worried about finding him. If he wants to show himself over on their side of the map, he's welcome to do so. And he is finding Rainbow, destroying that pot of gold there. Only 3 players alive now here for Seminole. 35 seconds to work with. Ronan pops across, and a duel there is going to make him pay for it. Seminole with the first round. Playing on the CT side, you have that CT advantage. We'll see what they can do with it. Looks like they're definitely going to try to press it.
Oh yeah, they're definitely be forcing up here. Smart play to do, in my opinion. Valor is going for a hard eco, though. We see a lot of Deagles and MR96s, which I actually don't see too much of the MR96 in competitive
Anymore,
play.
yeah.
I know it's like not that good of a weapon anymore. A lot of them bunched up here. Fair finds one, but they're gonna be able to get an SMG on their hands after finding that pick there.
Blow with that MP7 in hand. It's Rainbow finding Genis, but Alpha is ultimately going to put him down pretty quickly after that with a nice headshot. They have moved on into A site, and that bomb is being planted as we speak. The bomb is down. A duel going to be moving here through CT long.
I mean, he has a superior weapon here for sure. I don't know if he's going to be win this gunfight, though. Aya holding this angle, and he's going to get
he's
the
gonna
shot.
make it pay for it. At MR96. Crux. HP coming up, trying to find Aya. Aya misses the shot, but is able to come back and get the second one. Hez finds Aya, and is going to be able to defuse that bomb. Great distraction there by Hez's teammate. And Seminole putting another point here on the board, getting a little extra cash invested into their accounts. 4 of those players definitely needing it.
Pretty close round. I mean, Valorous only with Eagles and MR96, they were able to bring that almost to a win on an eco round. They did manage to get that bomb plant, so that's going to help with their economy for sure. And we can already see they're able to full buy here with utility and everything. So we should start to see some pretty spicy plays.
You can see 2 players already moving out here quite quickly. Should be entering through B doors. Jin is flashed.
And yeah, we got this typical B split play here. Couple players over towards mid, and oh, they find 2 picks on both Sand and HQ. That's going to open up a lot of mid control for them. And just like that, I'm pretty sure Valorous is going to easily take side here. Fair coming in from behind, but Ronin is going to be holding that flank. And yeah, I mean, both those mid players drop in at the same time. That's just so much map control opened up for Valorous. They have so much to work with there. And that's going to give them their first round.
Valor's coming in with the Control-Z shortcut and just undoing that last round. Seminole had done, created themselves a 2-0 lead, now only a 1-0, or 1-0, or 1-point lead, excuse me. Tripping over my words.
Yeah, but in addition, now we're seeing Seminole all forcing up these shotguns here, not having too much money to work with. And we're seeing a lot of players bunch up towards mid and the B long side once again.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna find that kill through the smoke. They're fighting another pick as well. And Rainbow just takes that frag. He can't do anything. He's just stuck in the corner. And slowly they're pushing through.
Oh, man.
3 HP. He's gonna die from just straight up wallbangs. And Hez does manage to find one with the shotgun and acquire an assault rifle, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be much good. He's probably dead here. I'm sure they have him sandwiched in any second now. He's just gonna be holding this angle here. Glow gonna be hard holding this angle though. Not much he can do here. And he's gonna get taken out there. Down to 53 HP, but is gonna find the headshot.
Promising start Seminole had created for themselves, now just totally deleted. It's all tied up once again, and
look at this. Fair has just forced the erasure when the rest of his team can't buy. That's probably a lack of team communication there, but that's definitely gonna hurt their economy.
Totally agree. I think that's so foolish, people, especially on the CT side.
I mean, I feel like on CT you could probably get away with it a bit more because you could probably just like hard scope something, but either way, their team economy is going to be so off now.
It is, and looking at the amount of utilities, you know that Valorous has been liking to buy utilities. It's flashbang right there in that scope. It is going to be difficult to utilize that ratio properly. Ronin finding a duel. Hez is in there, but quickly gets dropped by Aya. Not before he's able to pick up the kill there on Ronin, though. It is a 3 versus 3. Rainbow pushing through, seeing if anybody is going to be able to catch his beams. Fair watching his control room with this U ratio.
Yeah, and honestly, he's really hoping they go for an A hit here, because that Euratio, that's going to be the only thing that shuts down a push here right now, most likely. But the smoke coming out, he's not going to get anything, but he finds the kill on A through the smoke. That's going to be huge for him, and now he knows they're probably committing. He's going to reposition over towards Lab, might be able to find the pick on Genesis as well, but he's actually see the flash coming out. He's going to opt to back up with that. Maybe try to use the flash to mask his rotation. And yeah, Alpha has already pushed up through Van Hall. Both players on A. They could try and wrap around to B right now. But Jen is sitting in intel with the bomb. He doesn't have the best positioning because he's kind of has to clear everything here. He has no idea where his opponents are playing at. And Rainbow's already pushed out towards his wood area. He might actually catch Genis.
Oh, he's going to just miss him.
Oh, I thought he was going to peek that. Genis just barely sneaks by. And now both of them coming in for this retake. And the Euratio on B, I mean, not an optimal weapon for this retake, but he is going to find the pick on Alpha. Maybe I was wrong. When he coming in from HQ here, and Genis has to deal with this 1v2. There's a player coming up behind him, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, Fair proving me wrong a little bit. He did more with the ratio than I thought he was going to be able to.
Oh,
Rainbow v Genis here. We'll see if Rainbow can go ahead and let it shine.
Positioning is interesting. Genis is planted for back sight. And I think he's banking on the fact that Rainbow fakes it, because he's wrapped all the way around vents. Oh, there's no way Rainbow knows. He has no idea. Genis comes up behind him, and he's going to get that clutch.
Grabs that pot of gold and just runs away with it. Valorous taking the lead here by 1.
And Seminole, once again, gonna have to deal with this split economy here. And I keep saying this once again, I see another player's forced down to $0 while the rest of them are ecoing. I'm not sure if this is just lack of communication or what. I tell you what though, the ability to not be able to sell your gun in this game, like in other first-person shooters, that definitely hurts them a lot. Because I feel like a lot of people are just used to insta buying, and they can't take it back.
You can't take it, but also you gotta be thinking a little bit more about it. Take your time, strategize a little bit more. A duel here, just rocking the Deagle's gonna have a difficult time versus these T players on his left. Ronin
And
right
the
there,
flashbang.
flashbang coming in, and Ronin is gonna try to take him down.
Oh,
Duel is somehow able to get the kill there on Glow, but Ronin quickly finishes him off. I'm sure Glow is yelling at him there in the voice chat, like, dude, if you'd been a split second faster, I'd still be here. Hez with the shotgun gonna push in. Well played there by him. Pushes in right as that flashbang goes through the door. There's not like that split second after you throw that flashbang. You always think everybody's gonna run away and try to hide, and that was a perfect play there. Go ahead and just push in and use that shotgun.
oh, I definitely caught someone off guard there. And Hez finding another one with the shotgun. He seems like he's doing a lot of work with this eco weapon here. Gonna be trading out for an SG now though. Alpha's wrapped all the way around behind them to HQ. I'm not sure if they're aware of this. I mean, Hez kind of looking towards there, but he's ultimately going to turn away. And I think Alpha knows now that they've left. He's probably going to try and take a better position towards mid to catch these rotators as they're coming in from kitchen. But nope, he's going to get taken out by Crux there. Oh, and he actually finds both. Genesis gets taken out as well with the headshot.
Oh,
I guess they both overpeaked a little bit too much. And that's going to be a lost round for Valorous.
Bomb has been defused.
looked like it was going their way, and it would be 2-4 here for Valorous. However, Seminole with the nice little two-piece there. Crux coming in clutch. He's going to bring it back to a tie. 3-3 here.
And yeah, we see Hez having 8 kills right now. He's been doing a lot of work with the shotgun this game.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he's really been working that shotgun, and so far it is helping his team out here as he is top on the board, and they are still tied here. Valorous wasn't able to create that 2-round gap.
A lot of slow play for mid coming in here. Jen is kind of playing by himself over towards Banana right now. He is going to be joined by one of his teammates though. And Seminole, their coalition setup is kind of all over the place. They're kind of just running around looking for where there's gunfights so they can try and support. And right now there's actually no one watching mid at all. Kind of an interesting setup. And now it's down to a 2 versus 5. Hez still sitting here on backside, but the nades and the flashes come in. I'm not sure if they know he's here, but the nade does some extra damage. He can manage to find the kill. And it's down to a duel, but he's going to get taken out there with the jump shot by Aya with that U ratio.
Pretty even here, cash-wise.
Oh, yeah, for the
Full buy
most
coming in.
part. Yeah, for the most part, they're buying. If it looks like Fair already forced an FP6, maybe he's opting for that because I know he could have gotten a drop if he wanted one. So maybe he's just choosing to play a close angle this time. And yeah, we got this classic B-long mid-split coming from Valorous once again. Let's find that opening pick on Ronin there. And Valorous actually may be opting to go for some Ven Hall control. Looks like Crux is kind of giving them a lot of that, but no, he's actually going to get the pick there as he starts to re-peek that. And now the flash coming in. Oh, but he still finds the kill on Alpha, even though they flash him. And now Aya with the Erasure here, trying to do some damage. He's sort of jump spotting him for info, but he can't seem to find this shot. And Aya last alive with his Erasure, and he's about to get sandwiched for sure. The smoke coming out to try and maybe give him some cover so he can pick up a new weapon. And Bill kind of pushing out here. Oh, and unfortunately Aya could not find the kill on him as he was switching guns.
I was literally waiting for Aya just to drop him.
Oh yeah, but Crux, huge round there, holding that Ven Hall. I think he got like 3 or 4 picks. Definitely shut down their Ven Hall push for sure. And Valor is still able to full buy, but it looks like their money's, at least for a couple of them, their money is starting to look pretty low. We might see some eco rounds soon if Seminole can pick up a couple more. But A, getting that opening pick with the ratio on Fair. And they're going to be running, just gunning it to A ASAP. They know they've taken out the lab player, but Rainbow is rotated already. I don't know if they're aware of this or not, and he has his knife out as Rainbow takes him out.
Etching him with his knife out, man.
Oh, Hez just runs into the nade. That's unfortunate. And 2 frag kills there from Valorous. The util is incredible by them right now. Crux last alive in this 1v3 scenario, but he's gonna get taken out by the Euratio, holding that angle.
That was pure poetry on the side of Valorous right there. Frag kills, excellent. Those grenades placed perfectly. The ratio play by Aya. Everything about that round was just beautiful.
And now Valorous split in a couple B-long and some banana. But once again playing slow, kind of waiting for some picks. It looks like Fair's playing close to the shotgun. He's going to overpeak a little bit. But the frag from Genis gets him down to 1 shot, and that's going to secure the kill right there. As Genis takes him out with that 1 bullet. And they've gotten a pick on the banana player. The question is, how is Valorous going to bank off of this? And they've already pushed up Vent Hall. Crux, surely he's sounding. He knows that they've crossed already. He's going to be holding this in vents. And he knows there's a couple players push up Vent Hall, but Rainbow's going to be taking out Glow there over towards Kitchen. 1 more player about to peek into him. But Alpha's going to get the headshot on Rainbow. He can't do much there. And the trades are coming in, but it looks like Valorous, the lurk over towards Banana, has ended up working out for them. They're going to get that bomb down right now. And they still have 1 player lurking over towards Vent Hall, I guess anticipating a rotation, but once he finds out there's no one there, he's gonna have to figure out when the best time is to turn around and go help his team out.
The bomb has been planted on A.
Yeah, Duel kind of looking there, but he has no idea if there's actually someone there or not. Spots the ratio there, and that's the frag. Oh, and he sees him at the last second. And he's gonna get the kill on Ronin. Aya getting that refrag with the Erasure though, and that's gonna be a round in the bag for Valorous Gaming. Up 6-4 now, and on Breach side. Typically, this is a coalition-sided map, I'm pretty sure. So Valorous having a pretty good start once again.
Yeah, they definitely seem to just be a more experienced team overall. They have a little better chemistry, whether that's because they've played longer together or they just click. The utility usage for them has been fantastic. A lot of the times you're seeing them opt to buy a lower tier weapon, and if they're in more of an eco situation, pick up a frag or a flash and work with that and allow that lower tier weapon to work on combination with that utility usage, and it's really been paying off for them.
I definitely agree, and I'm noticing now Seminole, I don't know if I don't remember if they bought util and if they already used it all or not. I wasn't paying too much attention, but right now they have no utility to stop this push, and Valor's coming in, just overwhelm them on site, finding 2 picks on the B side and down to a 5 versus 2. They're gonna be getting that bomb plant down as well. And this should be another round in the bag for Valorous.
I think for the most part, everybody on the side of Valorous is buying full utility. I mean, you got 5 smoke grenades that can go down the site. I mean, that's an easy walk up and plant. Valorous pulling ahead by 1 more here. 7-4, 1 round away from the flip.
Really, and yeah, we're seeing Seminole not having too much money. We see 3 burst rifles on their side, so they're kind of having to run eco weapons, but at least they opted to go for the burst and buy full utility instead of forcing a more powerful assault rifle. So they're probably gonna have to bank on this utility to do some work for them here. And the triple nade coming in for that close-up angle there. And that flash just barely hits Rainbow, forces him to back up into HQ and give up a lot of mid control for Valorous. And oh, look at that, the flank is coming in. Fair finds 1 pick on Aya there, and gets a second with the frag. I don't think they were expecting the fast banana flank, and that's going to end up giving them 3 picks there, and they're going to just shut down Valorous Gaming's push completely. All down to Genis. Last alive with the bomb. He's going to be running towards Intel right now. Might have to peek into Hez here. Oh, I think he just missed him. I don't know if he saw him or not.
You should know.
Oh, Hez got him on the border. Oh. Hags him with that wallbang, but the timing is just getting to him right now. Genis finding 2 picks there. They just lined up for him, and down 1v1. Last player in Intel. Genis has 47 seconds to play with here. Gonna be smoking that. Maybe trying to convince Fair that he's trying to cross back to Banana. But I think Fair is going to be reading his play here. He's going to be pushing through behind Genis, and I don't think he has any clue right here. And he could just catch him by surprise that he is going to manage to do that, picking up that round. I thought Genis was about to pull off that clutch for Valorous, but they do end up...
Hez almost gave it to Valorous, man. I don't. It's like he was trying to take the kill away from Crux there, I don't quite know what he was doing, kind of blocking his angle. Wow, that was a really noob move there.
I think it was just an unfortunate lineup, and Genis managed to capitalize off of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. I think you should have just kind of backed off. Crux had the angle, let him potentially get the kill. Maybe move around to his left, or wait and see if Crux died and then you move in. I don't know. Maybe not, but it's lining up so close to each other like that and kind of blocking Crux's view, I didn't think was the best idea. But Seminole was still able to pull that off. They're only down by 2 coming here to the flip. Valoris is now on the CT side, though. Tease favoring this A site, and they're working on pushing it right now. Genis is going to be firing a couple shots, misses all of them. That frag coming around, going to do a little bit of damage to him. Actually, just a little bit more than a little bit. Down to 14 HP. A finding Hez. There's only one player left alive here for the Tease. That's Crux. Finds one in a 1v3. Alpha here. Wow, Alpha almost able to drop him.
Coalition wins.
But it's Glow who's going to finish Crux off as he pops around the corner. Valor's winning that eco round here on the flip. Some cash being invested into their accounts early on. They're going back and forth, seeing what they're going to buy here.
Looks like Valorous is forcing, and honestly, they have every advantage in the books right now. I mean, they're up 8-5. They have Coalition half. They just won pistol.
Yep. And you see how they, once again, you see everybody here on Seminole has opted to go with Deagles. And where I know Valorous has a little more cash to work with, but if it was flipped, you would see a couple players get Deagles, and you'd see a couple players maybe stick with the P250s and get some utility. That's a big difference. It's like Seminole is going just for weapons and as much power as they can get, where Valorous is okay taking a little bit of weaker weapon, but having the ability to throw a grenade out, do some damage with it, or drop a smoke grenade to give some cover.
Oh yeah, and I think that's a lot of things that... that's one of the biggest debates, I guess you could say. A lot of people wonder if it's worth it to buy the YouTube. But A coming in with that 2-piece there, with that P6, finds the third on his. A is going to clean up that round for Valorous right there. They're in the lead 9-5 now.
You know, it seems like Valorous is just in a whole nother league compared to Seminole. There's just that the chemistry that they have together, the experience that they have versus Seminole, and it just seems like Seminole is slowly deteriorating here. We'll see though. Plenty of time left for Seminole to do something big. I've seen crazier comebacks than this.
Looks like they're able to full buy for sure. We see all the util and all that coming out now. And Glow gets a little too aggressive there. Gives them a free pick as he tries to peek early. Alpha does find the refrag, but that's still probably not the trade they wanted to see happening right now. And the frags are coming out, but they're not going to be finding any damage right now. And Seminole kind of playing the same strat as Valorous was. They got a couple B long, couple mid. Just looking to see what kind of map control they get. And Fair actually peeks out a bit with the ratio. I'm not sure why he was peeking first. That's going to be dropping Ronin though. And now no one on the B site. Valorous opting to play for the retake here. As Alpha backs all the way up. And Crux can find that pick on Genis. And now Alpha's wrapping all the way around to Sand. I'm not sure if they're going to anticipate him here or not. I am missing that frag. That's going to be a bit unfortunate. It could have been some free damage to help out with the round there. And honestly, I think Alpha's going to have to be the determining factor here. He might have spotted that player out there. I'm not sure if he did. He might have just been hiding behind the pool. He's going to take him out. Oh, gets that
wow.
shot onto the head glitch. Crux last alive towards the vents, and Alpha knows he's going to have to deal with him here. So he's going to be tapping that bomb. But Crux, with the pre-fire, down to 4 HP, couldn't find the kill, man. That would have been an incredible clutch for Alpha if he managed to pull that off.
Definitely gave his best effort those last 2 kills. They're threading the needle on the player that was up there by the bomb. Valor still up by 3 here. Seminole not out of it yet, but if I was betting, man, I'd definitely put a couple dollars down here on Valoris.
And we're seeing a lot of players push them in once again. Alpha kind of holding this interesting off angle, and I think he might be able to catch a duel off guard. I think he actually just spotted his gun. He's kind of peeking out a bit now, and yeah, that's 2 picks on side of Valorous there to open things up. But the trades come back down to a 3 versus 3, but 2 of the players on the side of Seminole are pretty low. Genis wrapping around Van Hall here. Are they going to be watching behind them? That's the big question here. They're going to be getting the bomb down, and Genis spots one out, Oh, but he goes for the spray and he's not gonna be able to find the kill there. And now they have information on him, but he does find the kill with the frag on his there. Reloading that gun in. Oh my goodness, Rainbow. Oh, he peeked out looking the wrong way. I thought he was dead there.
Bomb has been planted on B.
And now on 1v1. He knows the last player's vents. He has every advantage here. Rainbow's forced to peek him if he wants to take him off of this bomb here.
Defusing the bomb.
And he's going to be tapping that and just holding this head glitch. Rainbow sort of coming in here. Oh, and he spots him, I think. Oh, what? Wait, how did he get that kill? No way.
Nah, he was looking. It looked like he was looking down at the bomb and just doing a little teabag it, and then a quick flick.
I think
And
he
Rainbow
was
was
going to
deleted.
tap it again. He was going to tap it again, and like he just flicked onto his head, bro. I thought that was Seminoles around right there. That was an incredible shot.
Even when it seems like everything is going in favor for Seminole, somehow Valorous is able to just pull it out of their jaws. Here into round number 17.
And it looks like Seminoles forced to take an eco round here. Only Deagles. And Glow coming in. The picks are coming in here, down to a 2 versus 5, and yeah. I mean,
Once
Krups
again,
does
no
find a pick.
utility usage on the side of Seminole. One frag grenade would help potentially. I mean, I'm not saying you could have won the round with buying a couple grenades, but I don't know. Might have helped just a little bit.
I mean, 11-6. If Seminole loses this round, they might have to take an eco, and it could be game over from there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You never know.
Yeah, really, at this point, like, you can't. If you're gonna make your comeback, you gotta start now, and you need to get at least 3 points on the board before you let him get the match point. You need that little extra wiggle room to start your comeback. At least have one mess up you can make. Glow. Ooh, someone still got tagged by
Maybe
that flash.
flash there. Seminole, okay, so it looks like they could win this round. Genis rocking a P90. He does hear a player close to him. Honestly, he could try and Ferrari peek him with that P90 and find the kill there, but Genis actually has his back turned to him. Gonna be finding someone else on site instead.
It's fair with the ratio coming around, grabbing a quick little 2K right there towards the end of the round. Keeping Valorous from getting to that match point and bringing it within 4. Round number 19 here. This is another big round here for Seminole. Can you bring it back? 11 to. I mean, if it's 12 to 10, that's doable. But if it's 12 to 7, 12 to 7, 12 to 8, even 12 to 9, it's gonna be difficult. Chat, let us know your predictions.
You
I
never
see
know,
some
I
13
guess.
to 6 in favor of Seminole. That's out of the way. Anything's possible.
I mean, yeah, if you were there for the circuit grand finals a while ago, there was a 12-3 comeback that ended up happening.
It is 100% possible.
Yeah, it
But
looks
the
like Seminole's
odds-
gonna be storming through them for this round. Aya last alive for the side of Valor's. Gonna be finding one pick on a duel as he sort of swings Venahall.
The bomb has been planted on B.
Just a little shout out to Aya. Fantastic crosshair placement. Oh, Aya. Wow.
I guess that frag's gonna be giving him a kill
that
there.
lined up so perfectly. That frag grenade landed right on top of Fair, and Aya's back was turned to him. I mean, wow.
It looks like Aya's just opting to save the Og here. Knows he's kind of low on money. This is probably the best play to do.
I totally agree. At this point, what are you going to do? I mean, you're still up by 3 at this point. Save that Og. That way, maybe you can throw it off to a teammate. Or at least you have it for yourself, so you have something to work with coming here into the next round. It's round number 20. Seminoles still down by 3, but they're trying to make that comeback.
I mean, Valorous, they don't have money for this round. It looks like they're gonna have to eco here. Probably full eco. I think they'll just be rocking P250s for the most part. It looks like Aya still has that gun from last round, but the rest of them just rocking P250s. So this should be an easy round for Seminole. They should be able to make this 11-9 easily, and from there, I definitely think the comeback is possible.
Agreed.
Yeah, Fair find that opening pick on the Glow there. And he's just going to be holding the flank from spawn. I guess he's expecting an eco push here. But Aya, with the AUG, going to be able to take out 2 players there and stop the plant. And Ronan with the P250 finds one as well. Genis coming up behind Fair with a ratio there. And he's going to take him out. Oh my goodness. I think Valor's going to win the eco round. I thought it was an 11-9 for sure. But we could be looking at 12-8 here. Unless Rainbow can pull off something miraculous.
Everything seems to be going in favor for Seminole, and all of a sudden Valorous comes around and just kicks him between the legs. Genis with the headshot there with the deagle on Rainbow, and it is now match point. What looked like an easy Seminole W right there has now turned into a win for Valorous. It's match point here. 1 round away from them moving on and just saying goodbye here to Seminole.
All right. I mean, to be honest, yeah, we see Aya popping off 23 kills. He's been doing fantastic this game.
Yes. And again, his crosshair placement has just been phenomenal. Genis, think about pushing up. Actually, switch back over to Glow's perspective. Gonna push in. Hez sitting there right there in Tree Hall. Hez doesn't realize where Glow is positioned. He's about to pop out. His back is exposed to Glow. He is flashed. He's trying to use that smoke grenade to his advantage. Fair, realizing he's probably over here. Glow's been patient, maybe just a little too patient. Oh, and Fair is gonna find him there. That U-ratio drops him with 1 shot. Ronin working his B side up here, trying to stay alive. Crux now having the bomb.
Let's find that pick on Ronin. Alpha able to do some damage, find 1 kill, and now some 2v3 retake for Valorous. And Aya's gonna give away his position over towards the HQ. Genis on the wide flank though from Banana. Oh, but Aya gets taken out there, so probably unlikely. I think Genis might be able to catch Rainbow off guard here. Unless he backs up here, because he's kind of expecting him to peek from the right side. But Genis doesn't know he's playing there, and that's gonna be the kill for Rainbow. And now 12-9. I mean, Valorous only needs 1 more round to win it, but Seminole, I mean, they have the money to pull this off. They could make the clutch happen. And it looks like Valor is opting to sort of save here. Probably the smart thing to do. They don't want to keep forcing when they can just barely buy. They probably want to take 1 eco so they can guarantee buys for the rest of the game. Even though they have like 17,000 in the bank right now, I definitely think ecoing is a smart play to do here.
Well,
And Ronin finds the kill with that frag. It looks like Seminole. Oh, Fair with this U-ratio. Gonna be peeking the mid player, and he gets a jump shot on Glow.
man, well, you're playing that well.
And the other one, oh my, man, I'm telling you, Fair has just been shredding Valorous with this U-ratio this game. But Genis coming in from behind, taking out the planner with that deagle. And he does some damage to Hez, but he can't find the kill. Ronin, 24 HP, probably not a winnable situation for him. He knows the bomb's been planted, and he's playing towards Van earlier, but I think he's been spotted. And yeah, Hez is going to be taking him out.
Seminole staying alive here. They got the cash. I like to see the utility usage coming in as well. Fair opted to pull out the ratio once again. I like that. He's really been clutch with it so far. Getting some big time picks and kills early on in the match, and even helping clean up a couple times.
Yeah, and they've been doing a lot of good work getting those picks over towards Smith. They're going to keep opting to do that. And Glow kind of playing a bit further back. I mean, doesn't want to try and feed a free pick to that player who keeps picking him. Opting to sit back in HQ, but it looks like this time Seminole is just going for the full pressure onto Sand. They're not really focused on their mid. And the smokes are coming in towards backside, and now the util's coming in from the side of Seminole to help clear out some angles on site. And oh my goodness, Adult just gets a 2k by spraying. I think one of those picks was actually a wallbang. And Aya, last player alive.
Again, fantastic positioning from him. And he's going to go ahead and get out of there and try to hold on to that AUG again. But with that decision to just go ahead and back up and let that bomb go off, they're only going to be up by 1 here. Seminole is beginning to make me believe in them. I think they might just be able to pull this comeback off.
Definitely doable for sure.
It is, and I love the utility play by them. See how easy that bomb, not easy, but it was easier for them to take that bomb site with some utility and with those smoke grenades down, allowing them to push up there and just give them a little bit of cover. Confuse their opponents a little bit.
I mean, yeah, 11 to 12, and Valor's, some of them came full buy. It does look like A was able to drop a weapon, though, from one of his teammates. But yeah, they're really forcing up here. Valor's does not want to take the eco here. They want to try and end it all right now, and honestly, it's really big here, because if Seminole wins this round, Valor's might not have enough money going forward.
Yeah, I mean, really, if you take the L, I mean, yeah, this is pretty much do or die here for Valorous. You gotta win this, because if you're going into round 25, you're gonna be on eco, and we have seen them win some eco rounds against Seminole, but I know Seminole seems to be a different team than they were 8 rounds ago. I don't know if they got their heads screwed on properly. Maybe a good little pep talk. Heads coming out of the corner. Alpha's gonna drop him with that FP6. The bomb is being planted right now. This is definitely gonna help Seminole out. Jeans coming around behind. Crux is gonna get a kill there on Jeans, but quickly dropped by Roden with the SA-58.
This is looking like it's game over.
It is, man. I mean, it does. I don't know. It's 2 players with the live here. Rainbow finding one.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Seminole's still alive in this game. Oh my goodness. They just won that 2v4 retake.
Finally, man. This round, man, there's been so many moments where Seminole had the complete advantage and Valorous came in and just snatched it out of the jaws. Did not happen that time. They went ahead and smacked that hand out of there and grabbed that W. Is all tied up here, and cash-wise, for the most part, players were able to get decent buys here for Valorous. But you got to be the confidence and momentum here for Seminole is definitely going to help them. A duel coming up big once again with a nice kill there on Alpha. It's Hez who's flat. He's going to have to back out of there. Glow putting him down to the ground with the AUG in hand. A little smoke going in. They're going to give him a little bit of cover back out of. He's going to throw around the corner, but going to lose the gunfight versus Crux. You had to win that, and that could open it up. The W here for Seminole. Only one player being able to watch his B site. Crux making sure nobody's going to pop out of Vince before he plants that bomb. He's decided to plant the bomb. It's up to Jeans and Aya here, who will be coming in through Vince. One player has a frag grenade to death. Fair is going to throw that, or maybe he just has it still in hand. Crux, big headshot there in Jeans, and he's going to try to go for the one. It's AF on him, but it's Fair going to eliminate with the ratio, and Seminole has done it.
Wow. They really pulled that one back. I didn't see that coming. I'm going to be honest with you.
Wow.
I mean, oh my goodness. Adul, he wasn't really having the best performance, but he really came alive at the end there and pulled that round for Seminole. That was really such an impactful round for him. Definitely, like, his time to shine right there.
Yeah. Like I said, sometimes you just need that player from the bottom of the scoreboard just to step up 1 or 2 rounds, and it totally changes the entire match. And Adul did it. Fantastic play there by him. Plays really came in clutch for his team. And we're going to map number 3. What looked like Valorous had this in the bag. Seminole pops a hole in it.
Oh yeah, map I mean 13-2 on the first map. Like, you would have thought it would have been a quick sweep for Valorous. Now they've just barely managed to take the win. 13-12. They made an incredible comeback, and now it's possible. It could be possible for Valorous to lose this.
Oh, it definitely is possible. It's gonna be interesting to see which map they're gonna be playing on. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. Curious to see what your thoughts are coming into map number 3. Seminole with the comeback. The question is, though, did Seminole just peak? Is that all you're going to get? Are they going downhill from there, or are they going to be able to carry that momentum and confidence into map number 3? That's going to be a big deal. Also, does Valorous feel kind of humiliated, maybe a little demoralized? I don't know. We'll definitely have to see.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, like, just the lack of momentum there, like it's just a huge turnaround. It could be a huge, like, mental thing for Valorous now. They're probably afraid that, like, they might end up losing this. They're probably going to be playing a lot more nervous, a lot more passive on this map 3, and it could ultimately cause them some rounds.
Agreed. Chat, map number 3 coming in right now. Well, this should be a fun map.
We're going to be playing on Port, and they're starting off with a knife round here. What do you think? You think Valorous is going to try and start off on the Coalition side, or you think they're going to try and start on the Breach side so they can fall back on the Coalition after the first half?
I don't know. So, of course, assuming they, we'll see who wins this knife here. Valorous indeed wins it. I would choose that breach.
I probably would too, and I think they are just going to be staying on the breach side. And yeah, I mean, Valorous, they're going to have to definitely make a comeback this game. They didn't really have the best performance in the last game. They gave up a lot of rounds that they probably shouldn't have. And interesting, I see a lot of them buying flashes here for the pistol round. It actually looks like someone ended up dropping them a bunch of flashes so they could opt to buy armor here. And they're going to be rocking 4 flashes over towards A long, and I think we're going to see some flash dumping over the top of site here. And yep, there it goes. And now Hez full flash on site. He can't see anything, but they're not going to check that corner. Oh, Hez chokes. He whips his shots. That could have been a huge round for him if he managed to connect the shots there. But Valor's going to be capitalizing off those opening picks. Fair coming in from behind already, but they are going to get the bomb plant down. And it's right down to a 3v3 retake. And they do have one player hanging back towards A long here. That's going to be Genis. And he's going to have to...
Breach wins.
Planting bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted on B.
Find the pick on a duel here. Gets him down to 28 HP, but there is a player on site.
Breach wins.
Rainbow and fair. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We had some issues with the stream, but we're back. And currently, 2-0 score.
on A.
All right. And yeah, Valor's in lead 2-0. Seminole, they are still rocking a couple of shotguns and deagles. And it looks like Valor's kind of just playing slow, spread out a bit towards mid, looking to see if they can find some opening picks. I think they're expecting Seminole to be on a buy here, but it looks like they opted for one more eco, so they're just playing a bit more passively than they probably should right now. It looks like Valor's is grouping up towards A side here, but Fair comes in from the flank from behind with that P250. He's going to find the pick on Ronin there. Now he's on the run. Alpha's trying to chase him down, but I think he's already managed to escape and get away. And I think Fair's expecting the chase from Alpha, and he's going to catch him off guard with the FP6. That's going to be a huge pick here for him. And now Valor's down to a 5 versus 2, and it looks like they might end up losing to an eco buy. I don't think that's what they wanted to see right here. Glow down to 47 HP. Gonna be finding one pick, but a duel comes in with the refrag, and Seminole picks up their first round and on an eco round. So they definitely got a lot of money in the bag going forward. Yeah, Valor is for the most part forcing up. We see A are rocking that MPX. So it's probably gonna be used as position here. And we see a lot of neutral dump coming in towards mid, so many flashes and whatnot, and Adul is already pushed up towards heaven. Actually, that's kind of interesting. He's kind of taking a really aggressive approach to peeking mid. I usually don't see many players do this, and A is up close here with the SMG, but Adul is going to catch Glow off guard there. He's going to be backing up after he capitalizes off that pick.
His performance at the end of map 2 is giving a little bit of confidence and helping here early on port. Like you said, I don't think anybody was expecting him to be playing that aggressively. Helped him get that early kill there on Glow.
These players kind of pushing up slowly over towards B. They are smoked off, so it's gonna be difficult for them to push through the smoke right here. They're kind of just sitting here waiting for it to fade, and now they're gonna try to overwhelm Rainbow most likely. But he's gonna be peeking out here. 4 players, but he can't manage to find a single one. Fair gets one refrag though. Gonna try and back up, but he cannot. And Valor is just gonna be dominating control of B site. Now the retake's coming in. Crux trying to go for some. They're all trying to go for some wall bangs on the players on site, but they're not really able to find much damage. Ronin gonna be getting that bomb down. And I'm just seeing so many wallbangs on the Coalition side. Hez coming in with this frag here. That could be some nice damage, but not going to be finding anyone. And the trade just came in, and Crux, he just won the round. He didn't realize for a sec that it was over. He was kind of still slow peeking. But he does manage to pick up that round with 10 HP to spare.
Bomb has been defused.
That's going to be a second round for Seminole, tying it up 2-2 right now. And yeah, I mean, Aya having a strong start once again, just like with last game. Adul already starting off 5-3, doing a lot better. I'm pretty sure she was like bottom fragging most of the game last time, but he's definitely stepping it up for this map. And we're already seeing the U ratio on Fair once again. That was dominating Valor's last game. So it's time to find out how much work he can do. Hez getting a 3k while fully blinded with that AUG, shutting down the tunnel's push as Valor tries to eco push with that. Genis finds one pick, and now Hez getting a bit too aggressive here, trying to find the fourth, and he does manage to get it on the Ronin there.
Yeah, I thought he was out of ammo in that AUG. I mean, it just kept going.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, sometimes the spray and pray, I mean, it works, man. Especially when they're all pushing through a connector like that, man. I mean, they're just all stuck in a little tunnel,
Yep.
no space to move
It's like
around.
shooting fish in a barrel. Yep, 100%. And even a little bit of less recoil control can kind of work for you in that situation because they're also closely grouped up. Oh, Glow gonna find that shot there, and Rainbow is dropped down to 28, though. A duel pushing in here. Fair. Man, he is just dominant with that ratio. Alpha gonna drop him before he can do more damage to his team. It's Ronin. Hiding behind that smoke, gonna pop out. No, actually he's decided to stay there. Sees Duel jump by. Genis working on planting that bomb. Crux finding Alpha, and a Duel getting killed there on Genis, respectively. Crux actually doubling up with that AUG. And it's now
They
a
didn't
2
have the
versus
plan.
1.
I didn't even realize that. I think they were able to wallbang the planner or something before he was able to get that down. And AI, I think he kind of backed up getting ready to play post plant. He didn't realize they were going to take him off the bomb like that. And he's going to find that pick on a duel, but Crux with the refrag from CT. I'm seeing a lot more trades coming on this map. I think Seminole's starting to play a lot more off of each other. Play it a bit more safe and go for trades instead of sort of isolating themselves.
Seminole looks like a whole new team right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Valor is forced to take another eco. We're seeing the 5 deagles once again. Looks like they bought some flashes as well, so they might try and force a push here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of grouped up over towards B long. They're gonna have to deal with Fair though. Rocket and August. I mean, he's gonna be fighting 3.
And
Shut them down completely. Ronin with the deagle here does manage to take out 1 weapon, but he's ultimately gonna get taken out by Hez there. But I mean, it was an eco round. I'm sure they were kind of just saying, you know, screw it, let's full push, see what happens. And I'm not seeing Fair rock the Erasure right now, even though he very well could. Maybe he's going to try and play bonus, save up some money, because I'm sure he wants to be able to buy Erasure as many rounds as he can.
It has pulled the ratio. We'll see if that helps them here on the T side. Frag grenade coming in, just doing a wee little bit of damage there to Crux. Crux gonna throw a smoke grenade, give himself a little bit of protection here. It's Alpha pushing up, was feeling a little aggressive, decides to back off. He has been able to pick up an SG.
And Fair actually gonna be peeking out mid a bit. Oh, does some huge damage to Glow, but he can't find the kill as Glow's gonna be headshotting him there. And Adul kind of peeking out a bit towards A, but it's down to a 3 versus 3 here. Valorous, they are all grouped up towards A long, and they have the bombs, so they have plenty of time to play with here if they want to do something. They can wrap around, they can try and confuse Seminole. Right now, they have basically no one playing on B, so if they go for a fast rotate to B, it could actually work out for them. But I can already see Crux starting to make his way around over towards the CT side. They're going to be watching that mid play. But yeah, it looks like Valorous might be trying to opt for this B long push here. I see Crux throwing some util here. He's going to be jumping up on top of this box. This could be an off angle that throws them off here. He's going to be peeking over the top of the smoke as well. And I'm not sure if Crux is going to expect them here. He is playing on B site. And Ronin coming in with this flash. And that's going to alert Crux that they're here the second he throws that flash. And he's going to be peeking out, finding 2 and backing up. Ronin going to be getting that refrag. But now it's down to 1 versus 2. 15 seconds on the clock. And he's going to get sandwiched quickly here. Trying to plant the bomb, but he's going to get peeked before he can get it down, and there's not much he can do there.
I think if he had just continued trying to plant it, I think he would have been able to plant it, and just a little extra cash would have been nice there for his team.
Most likely. I think he was trying to plant all the way in that corner, but he probably didn't realize that's not a plant spot, because I saw him sort of back up into the safe corner. Then he was like, oh, can't plant here. Got to back up a little bit.
Seminole taking a 4-round lead here, looking pretty good coming off of map number 2. Again, it's like a whole nother team here. It's kind of like they, I don't know, like they got a recharge. They're awake now. Ready to play. Crux gonna lose that first gunfight to Alpha. Alpha to open up with a nice headshot there at the SG. Ronin, see if you can find anybody there through the containers. And Janus grabbing a headshot there on Fair. It's a 2 versus 5 now.
Yeah, I think they're starting to read Fair's plays a bit more. Usually, they've been seeing him flank up on B a lot. Genesis was waiting for him that time, and I think he sort of caught Fair off guard there. Probably going to force him to play a bit more passively next time. And I'm not sure why Valorous hasn't planted the bomb yet there. I guess he's coming in from B long now to get that bomb down. And now both these Seminole players are kind of banking on the A push. Wait, what is this wallbang from Adul? He gets some huge damage right there onto Aya, but he can't find the kill. I've never seen anyone do that wallbang before. That's a new one for the books right there. They're all kind of just going for these random pre-fires here, but I think they're going to opt to save. Glow actually going to be wallbanging his in return through that garage door. And Adul, last player alive.
Yeah, he's the last player alive, and he did so much pre-firing that he wasted a whole lot of ammo. Pops around the corner, and Glow is just waiting for him there.
And now we see Fair buying that Euratio, probably going to opt to hold some long-range angle, probably mid or B long, and we could see him doing some huge damage here. I mean, Valorous, they're probably scared to peek into Fair, let's be honest. They probably don't want to have to take those gunfights versus him with that Euratio. So he could ultimately just end up dominating some part of the map for this whole game.
Yeah, Fair's definitely been Been very clutch here for his team. Really, Fair and a duel, I think, have kept this together. Has had some ultimate plays, or some great plays too, but I think ultimately it comes down to both Adrian and Fair coming up clutch at the right moment. So a bit of a duel, gonna kill there on Ronin. Alpha trading out Fair, but not before, actually, no, Fair actually saying goodbye there with a frag grenade on Glow. 3 versus 3 here. Multiple shots going down here. The duel once again firing through these boxes here, getting tagged just a little bit. The bomb has been planted.
I see just so much effort put into wallbang every time they go on B. It's like they must really study these wallbang spots. They're going for it every time, and they have managed to get a couple picks of it as well. And they find that pick on Hez and gets the second one on the Crux. That's going to be 6-4. Valorous finding yet another round. They could potentially tie it by half if they play this right. And that would be pretty huge for them.
That would be big. Had the CT advantage coming into it.
And yeah,
All tied
Seminole
up.
also kind of rocking an eco here. I mean, once again, one of the players did force up, probably just a lack of communication, but besides that, they don't really have many good weapons here. And Crux is full flash, forced to back up all the way, and he's being chased right now by Alpha. He's pushing up towards Sailong, but he's going to opt to back up there. And these Valorous players are kind of just spread out towards mid, looking to see how much map control Seminole is giving to them. And I think Alpha's about to find out for himself here. He's just pushing up by himself slowly over towards the garage area. And Aya with a smoke grenade in hand, gonna be smoking off that backside. And Glow's pushed up pretty far into mid. I think he's gonna try and just hold this position as his team makes their way towards A. He might be able to catch someone off guard here. Well, actually, I'm looking at the minimap right now. That bomb is wrapping all the way around, it looks like. Gonna be regrouping with his teammates over towards mid, and now Glow has dumped some mutual towards A there, and he's gonna be backing up from that position. And Alpha and Crix kind of just having a standoff here. Who's gonna peek first? Has managed to find a 2-piece onto site, but the trade's gonna be coming in down to a 3 versus 3, and Crux comes in through the smoke and takes out the planner there. And that could actually be the pick that Seminole needed to win this eco round. Alpha gonna be taking him out, but Rainbow comes with FP6. Alpha last alive on sign 1v2 situation. Pretty full HP, but he's gonna have to deal with the FP6 in a close range encounter, and Fair is just gonna be dominant there with that shotgun. And that's gonna give Seminole a 7-4 lead. Honestly, looking like a round for Valorous, but I think the smokes just caught them off guard there. They let them hide out in the smoke and peek out at the right time, and it just happened to work.
Little grenade stacking going on here. For the side of Seminole.
Honestly, Seminole, they're looking pretty evenly spread as a team.
Yep.
We just saw from the scoreboard there.
And I think one of the criticisms I had of them earlier is they didn't really look to have a good chemistry or good communication, and that seems to have changed.
And
Wow,
Rainbow,
Rainbow.
just lets a headshot through the smoke.
Oh, he just misses Ronin. No. And Ronin is going to shoot it busy back as he runs away. Hez is there to say goodbye to him, though. Gets that quick trade. Seminole with the 2-man advantage here. It's up to Genis to clutch this up. Hez is low on HP, but both a duel and Fair rocking full HP and good guns. A duel trying to win that gunfight, and ultimately he's going to come up with the W. 12 HP left to his name. It's 8-4 as we go into the flip. Seminole is up by 8. Or excuse me, by 4.
Oh yeah, and I'm telling you, ever since they reworked these smokes, it's definitely like, I don't think that the competitive players are like super familiar with how they work yet, because I see like now you can hide in them a lot easier without being spotted, and so many players just keep hiding in there. Like we saw that one round, he just camped it out in the smoke and then caught the planner off guard.
Yep. Well, yeah, but because beforehand you really only had a few seconds after the smoke grenade initially went off to hide. After that, it dissipated so much you could catch glimpses of somebody being inside the smoke and easily shoot them down through it. And it was usually an advantage to stay out of the smoke rather than get in it. Where now the smoke cloud stays so opaque for so long, you're able to get in there and really work it. Genis and Aya getting kills respectively here. Fair going to put down Glow, preventing any damage being done to him. Jimmy's going to run the corner. It's Rainbow with a nice little headshot with the P250 in hand. Alpha coming up behind, going to try to shoot down Rainbow. A quick little drop shot finishes him off as a 2-piece. Hez getting trounced by Alpha, trying to go for the third. Alpha has to pop the reload. Fair's got the dual MTX in hand, crawling up the stairs, a catwalk here. Lands one on Aya, but ultimately Aya's got the shots there in the chest. And Valorous winning that eco round. They'll have the cash invested into their accounts here. starting on the flip. They had that CT advantage, and they are definitely going to press this potentially momentum change that has just occurred and try to close this gap that Seminole has created.
Oh yeah, and interesting buy with the dual MTX from Fair there. I usually don't see it bought like at all in competitive play because it's really just not a favorable weapon. And like if you get aim punch a little bit, you're like you lost the gunfight.
Yep. Oh man, Alpha gonna
He comes in. Oh my goodness, the damage on those connector plays was huge. And Genis comes in with the SMG. Gonna be doing some cleanup. Fair last alive with an MP7 on site. Both players on site, but he's going to be working around the smoke here. And I don't think Ronan knows that he's crossed towards the dumpster there. Actually, he might have some idea now, but I'm not sure. He's just sitting there with his head down, trying to make it so that he can't be peeked. And now Fair, kind of playing around this dumpster, and he's going to get the kill on Ronan there with the MP7. Oh, but Glow comes in from backside, snuck around all the way and manages to catch him off guard. And that's going to be the round for Valorous. I thought that was winnable for Fair. I'm going to be honest.
It was very winnable, but ultimately just not able to come up with it. Valor's closing that gap down to just 2 here. What's going on, Felicia?
Basically forced to buy shotguns here. Kind of interesting buying shotguns on this map. They're basically banking on the fact that they'll take site control, because besides that, the shotguns are pretty useless on this map.
Yep. All they want to
And
do
we're
is a site, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, Alpha. Oh, the 3K. That's like dominoes. 1, 2, 3.
But Fair has snuck up behind all of them with that shotgun. He does get the pick on one of them. Manages to secure an AUG. He might try and just save it here, depending on how much map control they give him. Oh my goodness, a jump shot. He's just flying, and he takes out Glow. And he's going to be going for it once again here, but no one's going to be peeking him. An entire minute to play with. He could try and go for this. Could just try and save. He's probably going to try and see what kind of setup Dallas got going on here, but Ronan can be taken out with that headshot, holding the angle with that HK.
Momentum has changed just a little bit. Valor is only 1 point down from tying it up here. Seminole trying to figure out what they need to do here on the T side. Go ahead and change that momentum back in their favor. Cash situation has evened out just a little bit. Seminole now being able to get a full buy. Fair pulling out the U ratio. You got Rainbow and Crew with SGs respectively, and all of them have bought full utility here.
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
A lot of them
Strat by Ronan.
I've seen Ronan kind of just double peek there towards Belong. He's probably trying to spot out Fair with that U ratio. And honestly, Fair plays so interesting with this U-ratio because he's not scared to push up. He's not scared to take the close range fights with the U-ratio. He's pretty confident in his ability to use it. And most U-ratios, they feel like how Glow is right now, kind of just sitting in the back, holding a long range angle. But Fair, he's willing to take the close up fight. He doesn't care. But Glow is going to be winning that gunfight there. And Ronan smoking his Belong so he can back up. Hez kind of pushing up here. He might be able to catch someone off guard as no one is watching his push right now. They're both focused on the mid side of the map. The question is he scared to push in, or is he going to just go for it? I think he's just going to commit to it. He's kind of pushed up here. And he is able to get that pick on a Ronan there. There is one more in the back towards CT, but surely he has the info now. Glow down to 3 HP. And I think Seminole is going to be taking over B side now.
Bomb has been planted.
And this retake is doable. Glow down to a one shot, just one loose wallbang. We know they'll have to go for these wallbangs. Just one loose shot that could take out one of their players right there. And the flash going in for Rainbow there. Kind of forces Alpha to take a bit of an aggressive peek, but now he's going to be backing out. And 2 of the Valorous players down to one shot. But Aya finds that 2-piece there, double headshot onto Crux and Rainbow. That's going to close out that round for Valorous. Now it's tied up 8-8. And honestly, I mean, they down 4 rounds, and now they've tied it up. This could be looking like Valorous' win here.
Easily. Not counting Seminole out, though, after what they did there in map number 2, but Valor's having that CT side. They won that pistol round, and they've just been able to keep the momentum on their side. And now they've closed the gap totally. They're all tied up here, and all they got to do is take one round, and they will have taken the lead. Will that be the first time in this match? I think it will be the first time in this match they'll have taken the lead.
Maybe. I think they were behind the whole time.
Yep, I believe that is the case. That's not a stat you got. That's going to weigh too heavily on the map, which is kind of a cool one. A backing up, see if he's going to catch anybody peeking into A. Alpha, positioned.
Okay, we're all gonna see ratio. If that player peeks out, but he's gonna be throwing the smoke there.
Oh my gosh, a duel has just been so incredibly clutch with the wall bangs.
Man, I'm telling
In
you,
and out.
Seminole, they've definitely studied their wall bangs. They know what to wall bang. They know how
Yep.
to get some free picks. And Fair getting that pick onto AO with the Euratio. They're just gonna be taking over a side right now.
Bomb has been planted.
3 men down here on the side of Valorous. This looks like it's going to be a Seminole victory. They're going to prevent Valorous from taking the lead. Looking pretty good for them. Bomb has been planted.
Looks like Low is just gonna be open to save that Euratio over towards the CT side. Not wanting to give the gun to Seminole for sure. But Janet's gonna get taken out there. Now he has to watch multiple angles at once. Gonna be getting sandwiched there, but oh, he finds that second flick onto Crux. And it looks like Fair just peeked in mid, but I don't think he's gonna go for that re-peek there. Get his second if he's holding that CT push here, and we see a player finishing up, but oh my goodness, the pre-fire from Rainbow. He just takes him out. I guess he was anticipating that angle. I thought Glow had the advantage there, but Rainbow said nope. Now 9-8. We thought Valorous was about to take the lead there, but I guess they weren't able to pull it off. I mean, pretty even spread from both teams. This is off from that scoreboard there.
Yeah, definitely a close game. And, oh, wow.
4 kills from Rainbow with that frag. Oh my god. And that round just ended in 2 seconds. I don't even see what happened, man. I'm gonna be
I'm a
honest.
little confused at that. I'm assuming somebody's grenade softened all those players up, and then Rainbow just dropped a pot of gold on them.
Oh yeah.
That's had to be what had happened.
I don't think Valorous is gonna ego push mid the rest of this game after that. Yeah, we see the nade
Totally
spam
played a
coming
little
again.
safe here.
Seminole tried to bank on that nade spam once again, but Valorous learned their lesson for sure. They're gonna be playing back now. It looks
That's
like
big there for
Fair has
Seminole.
already been taken out.
Really,
Adol going for the wallbang again, but he can't manage to find the pick there. I mean, Valorous has managed to take out Fair, their Euratio player. That's going to be a huge pick for them. Because now Seminole, they don't really have that person to get the opening picks for them. They kind of just got to rely on their raw gun skill and on the Euratio to get that opening pick for them. And I think Low knows he's stuck in that corner. He's kind of just holding that angle. Alpha finding a 2-piece on Rainbow and Hez. Crux, last player alive. Actually gonna get the pick on a Ronin there, but Aya comes in with a refrag. And Valorous, their economies, I mean, they're able to buy. They've all got guns. Honestly, both teams have a lot of money saved up right now. I think we shouldn't be seeing eco around for a bit. But Valorous really needs to start if they want to stay alive in this game. Because being an 11-9 lead for Seminole, that wouldn't be too good.
Ez thinking about pushing in here.
Oh, and the nades end up taking out Fair, and they're being smart with these frags now. They're able to take out a prominent player, but there's a 2-piece coming in from the side of Seminole. And now they brought it down to a 3 versus 4, and it looks like they're going to be forcing out the speed push here. Ronin is just hanging in there on sight. And he's going to be backing up to B long, it looks like. And I think Aya just found a wallbang kill there, it looked like. I don't even think he was peeking anyone. And now it's down to a 2 versus 3 for Seminole. They had the man advantage, now they're down by a man. And Ronin getting spotted by Crux there. And going for these random sprays once again, but he's just giving up his position when he does that. And he's forced to reload. His teammate coming in from behind from B-Long. I don't know. He might be able to catch him off guard. Yeah, Alpha able to get a kill there. And he finds both. Crux and Adol get taken out. Valorous gonna be clutching up that round. Evening it out once again, 10-10. And honestly, from here, it just depends on who wins the round, to be honest, man. Like, whoever wins, they might force the other team to go into eco.
Yep. What a chain. I mean, going from map number 1, Valorous wins 13-2. It looks like it's going to be an easy map 2 for them. Seminole comes back, gets the W, and now we're here in map number 3, and it is neck and neck.
Oh yeah, no, Seminole definitely was able to bring it back for these later maps. Definitely did not see that one coming. And they're kind of just opting to play slow. Fair, having this ratio once again, they're going to try and see if he can do any damage with it here. Looks like he's going to be hard scoping mid, and Glow coming to this ratio. He might try to challenge him here. Does spot him in the back, and oh my goodness, a quick scope from Glow. Going to be taking out Fair there. And now he's going to be throwing the flash, but he kind of misses it. I guess that plan did not work the way he wanted to, and oh, the extra nades are there for Glow. I wonder if he's going to use them or not. Adul going for this wallbang once again. But it's not going to be the kill for him. Glow kind of just watching the stairs push right now, but the smokes are coming out. And now Seminole has just gotten a free B site because their sniper is smoked off. 2 picks are coming in. It's down to a 3 versus 3. Glow 19 HP. Oh, the P250 comes out to confirm the kill there. But Ronin from behind B long, able to take out one there, and now it's a 2 versus 2 retake for them. The bomb isn't planted yet though. They have the bomb down right there. And Alpha holding this head glitch, he's able to take out Hez. And Adul's gonna have to win this gunfight here if he wants this round to be possible. I mean, it all depends. If Ronin plays this too impatiently, he might give Adul a pick he doesn't deserve. But there it is, Ronin. Gonna be finding that pick on Adul there. 11-10 now in favor of Valorous Gaming.
Valorous is able to get the match point here in round number 22. Gotta be feeling pretty good. Gotta be feeling really comfortable. Up by 2, 12-10. Seminole really needing to go ahead and tie this up to...
Oh yeah, I mean the money's not there for Seminole. If they lose this round, they could be pretty poor going the next one.
Wow, Glow not able to get a single kill there, but he's able to stop out of a couple players. Crux coming around the corner, firing a couple shots. Also, we going to switch over to Smoke Grenade to throw that down the hall. Alpha coming in with a nice kill there on Adul, preventing for doing damage to his team. It's Ronin there, finding Crux and Aya as well. Only 2 players with life here now for the T's, and this is not good for them. Seminole seems to just be slipping. Fair with the ratio in hand, and a 1 versus 4, a minute 13 left on the clock. I've seen some impressive ratio play from him, but it's not a lot of time to work with and no backup whatsoever.
Man, look at his money. He's got $100. He probably just wants to try and save that. If he's lucky, if Valorous plays this wrong, they're going to start peeking him one by one. He might be able to ruin their economy a little bit. But they do have pretty decent amount of money, so I'm not sure exactly what kind of economic state they'll put their team into. But right now, Fair just looking to save this ratio, just playing back towards B long, waiting for someone to take the aggressive peek, waiting for someone to get a little too impatient.
If Valorous just stays patient and lets him sit there, plus his clock run out, I think that is probably the best play here.
Oh yeah, I mean, they have him sandwiched.
Yeah, you know it's fair. He's got the ratio pulled out. There's no reason to risk a couple players going down and giving the momentum back to Seminole. Yeah, very disciplined play here from Valorous. They're 11 seconds away from going to match point.
Oh, and he's kind of jiggling there on site.
Coalition wins.
Oh, and the flashes come out. Fair can't see anything. And he does get wallbang. Oh, I thought he was going to die there. He got taken out pretty low. I thought he was about to get taken out.
He gets away with his life and that ratio, but it is match point here for Valorous. 1 point away from grabbing the W. Again, what seemed like it was going to be an easy match for them has not been. Will have been a hard-fought victory if they're able to come up with it, and it is definitely looking good here for them. Only 1 point away. We'll see what Seminole decides to do here. Going for the full buy. It's all or nothing here for them. Hez pushing up, watching his left side, thinking about pushing in here towards A site. Adul on his right.
Yeah, I mean, Crux only rocking a Vector right now, couldn't even afford an AR, so they don't exactly have the rifle advantage.
SK scenario here, Fair opens it up with a kill with that ratio, and then you're able to push in, but very disciplined play here from Valorous. Oh my gosh, Alex plays flash, he's gonna get dropped. Fantastic plays here. A and Jin is gonna come with respectively. Crux coming out with the kill of the Vector. Glow finding Fair, and it's a 2 versus 3.
Low value ratio, definitely not the optimal weapon for an A retake. So if Seminole plays this right, they could try and just make this a 2v2, not over peak too much.
I watch Giannis coming from the back. Finds one. A duel trying to stay up, but it's 1 versus 2.
Oh my goodness, what is going on right now? He has no ammo. He's going to do 50 and he gets dunk. Oh, a duel just barely pulls that round back. That should have been game over. No ammo, no nothing. And they just gave him a U ratio to give to Fair. Oh my goodness.
Props to a duel though for staying cool, calm, and collected and not freaking out, utilizing that cover to his best, holding on to the last couple rounds into his AUG, finishing off that player that was on his left, and then switching over to the P250 and keeping his hand nice and steady, keeping his team in this. And Valorous is trying to choke this.
It's definitely possible from this point. Everyone's trying to play slow. I mean, it's match point. They know one pick could be the end of it, so they're trying not to over-aggress too much, and eventually Seminole's gonna have to go for some sort of play here. They still have a lot of utility. It looks like Valorous wasted long to start. And I think we're gonna see the flashes coming out over the top of the A side again. And they're just trying to force the A push out for a full flash once again. He didn't learn from last round, and that's gonna be 2 opening picks for Seminole there. Fair finding a pick with a ratio as well. Genis with the AUG able to get a kill. And he's going to pick up that ratio, and he's backing out. He just wants to save that for next round, most likely. Yeah, they're going to be saving these guns. They already know they're...
We're going to map number, or round number 25.
It's going to be
Most likely, I don't want to jinx anything, but I mean, this is going to be a hard one to clutch up for Valorous. Bomb taking down.
Yeah, they probably just want to save these weapons.
Yep, yeah, really.
At the very least, they'll have that ratio to lock down something.
I guess you throw that off to Glow.
Probably. He's been doing a lot of good work with it this game.
Yep, that is what the decision they decide to make. And no U ratio is being pulled out here by Seminole, and I think that's a good decision. I think they need to play hard and fast. I know they've gone A the last couple rounds, but I think they should go A again. Does Alpha learn from his mistake? Does he go back over in that corner once again?
I mean, clearly Seminole knows some good flashes that catches them off guard.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to see. Maybe they can use it again. But...
and my heart's beating fast here. Alpha moving back to that exact same position, playing a little more loose there. He doesn't want to get caught once again.
yeah, he's learned. He's learned for sure. And now the smoke is coming in for Fair, and the flash coming out once again. He's flashing his teammate, really picking up the support role here. I like to see it. But Alpha gets that 2-piece, shutting down their push. They tried to force it, and he gets another pick as well. Down to a 4 versus 2. What's going on? A duelist push through everyone on site. Do they even know?
He gets one, but
1 versus 3. Oh my goodness, Fair. Alone on site, gets that pick on the glow with the ratio. It's down to a 2 versus 1. The bomb is down on site. Oh, he's gonna get the pick on. Oh my goodness, 1 versus 1. 27 HP on the Fair. And Aya knows.
wow.
Aya has to know he's low. I mean, this is winnable. He has a smoke and a flash to work with here. And Fair has managed to pick up the bomb. And the question is, who knows who's playing where? Does Fair know that Aya is over towards his garage? He might try and wrap around, or he might try and sit here. He has 25 seconds to work with. I think he's going to offer B, because if he chooses to jump up A here, that's going to give away his position if he's sounding. And yeah, he's going to be walking towards the CT side. And Aya, oh, he's making the wrong play here. This could just be unlucky for him. He's going to be holding that A push. And now the plant's coming in. Fair going to be planting really open.
Bomb has been planted.
And Aya coming in from CT. And this time, I think he's going to try and not opt for those wallbang plays. He doesn't want to give away a spot. Oh, and the extra frags are there to help him out. Honestly, that frag could be huge damage. Fair playing by the 7 position. And Aya knows he could be literally anywhere. Bomb planted really open here. Oh, and Fair sees his gun, and he's gonna catch it from behind. Wow, 13 to 12, just barely.
Seminole, what an incredible last 2 matches. Valorous slipped on a banana peel and fell hard on their backsides, and they were just never able to recover. So close at so many points, but ultimately choking. Wow.
Fair really MVP'd hard there with that 1 versus 3 clutch play. I mean, oh my goodness. He definitely brought that round back. I thought it was over. It was a like 2 versus 4.
That surprise round that Seminole had with the grenades, I was Rainbow getting the 4K. That really ended up helping them out. Of course, they still could have won that round, but Valorous did have the momentum and just kind of, just out of nowhere, might have been what ultimately led to that W they got there. Very close and hard fought win by Seminole. Well played to both teams. What an incredible match. Set of matches, really. Well, chat, well, you're right. I saw 70% of you voted for Valorous. Well, 70% of you were wrong. Man, has got anything else you want to say to the chat here before we head into break time?
And fantastic games, man. Honestly, that was a great comeback by Seminole. It was really entertaining to watch.
Indeed. Chat, we'll be right back after a quick break.
Critical Force and Mobile Esports have teamed up with Zuvi, a new video sharing platform, in order to introduce more prizes to the Critical Ops circuit. At the end of February, March, and April, 2 short clips with a top performance will be selected, and the players will be rewarded with a cash prize. The prize pool available is a total of $1,800 in cold hard cash, with 3 circuit participants getting $500 each, and 3 casual players getting $100 each. What is Zuvi? Zuvi is a new and exciting social media platform designed specifically for gamers to share their clips. Zuvi is exclusively for gaming content, and you can easily upload your moments directly onto the free mobile app. Being dedicated to gaming content means that you will be sharing and watching content that really matters. Download Zuvi to your iOS or Android device via the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Zuvi has been built with one thing in mind: a place to share your gaming clips with friends and others from the gaming community. The platform encourages content creators to reach new audiences by uploading funny fails and epic moments. It also creates an opportunity for esports teams to find the most talented and underrated gamers in the world. Furthermore, your clips might be selected and you can get a cash prize. That's awesome. So, how do you participate? Download Zuvi on your mobile device for the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Create an account and upload your top Critical Ops clip. Make sure to write #CriticalOpsCircuit in the description of your clip if you are playing in Circuit, and write #CriticalOpsCasual in the description of your clip if you are not participating in the circuit. Clips can be as short as 15 seconds. The contest is open for both circuit participants and non-participants. If you are a circuit participant, then you will win $500 if your clip is selected at the end of the month, and it has to be one of you playing in the circuit. Also, if you are not participating in the circuit and get selected, then you will win $100. Finally, this is an exciting opportunity to win a cash prize, whether you participate in the circuit or not. Your team doesn't have to win the circuit for you to win in this contest. All you have to do is share an exciting clip of your top gameplay from circuit if you are participating, and if you are not participating, it will be a clip of a normal Critical Ops gameplay. Start clip hunting, get those clips in, and have your friends join. Upload your clips or watch awesome clips on Zuvi. Good luck and see you in the next one.
Yo, welcome back, Critical Ops fans. Next match coming up here is going to be another EU1 here, and Manthus is going to run it down for you. It's going to be Rain versus Ascent.
Yeah, guys, so we just finished that last BO3 with Valors versus Seminole. They ended up taking the lead Seminole 2-1 in the BO3 series. Now we're up with Rain versus Ascent. Unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts, we weren't able to record the full series, so we're going to be starting off with map 2 for this best of 3 for Rain versus Ascent. And I think we should be able to go ahead and take a look at these team stats here.
Stats here up on screen. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. What do you think is going to happen?
I mean, personally, in my opinion, I know for a fact that Rain is a more experienced team, but I can't say for sure which one is going to end up taking the lead here.
Especially after last game. I mean, you definitely had Valorous being the more experienced team, and Seminole came in with a W.
And yeah, I mean, as you guys can see here on screen, Rain, I mean, look at their previous circuit stats. I mean, that's something to flex for sure. Season 3 main 1 winner, season 3 main 2 winner, season 3 grand finals winner. They've won everything. I mean, look at that, 24 maps won, 5 maps lost. They're definitely like, you know, banking towards winning this match here. Like, I don't think that Ascent is going to take this unless they got some wild trick up their sleeve they could pull. I mean, Rain just has the overall so much more experience.
Yeah, and after having seen one team that has more experience come in and lose, I don't see that happening again. It's the odds of that are very, very low. But we'll see what Ascent can do here. PFP, KD of 2.50. Rooms right below him.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, they got decent stats. No previous circuits, as we know. I mean, I know we just saw that loss with Valorous, but I mean, then again, we're talking about Rain here. Like, I'm pretty sure they've been like the circuit winners. Like, I'm pretty sure they've won like every time, or at least 2 out of 3 circuits.
Yes.
So
yeah,
highly
it's like
unlikely.
the Patriots of the NFL, or at least.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Definitely would have to be given the favor to Rain here. Chat again. Let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below, and we should be ready to go ahead and hop on into this. Map number 2. Here we go, and we are on Grounded. Man, it's snowing here. It's been snowing a lot where I'm at, and I'm really, really ready for spring. But anyways, that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into the actual match. Ezekiel and teammate, how do you say it? Ajev?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm sorry for butchering your name. Ajev. A little bit of dance going on here, and it looks like we're gonna have these CTs come out with that.
And let's see what side they opt to pick for. It looks like Ascent can be starting off on the Coalition side, Rain on the Greek side.
Like the decision from Rain, feeling confident, go ahead and take that side, and you can go ahead and finish it out on the side. Flip comes in. Rain currently leading 1-0 here in this series. It's best out of 3 series.
And we're seeing a lot of deagles from the side of Rain. However, they opt to take it A, and usually I see 2 different buys on Grounded. I either see like the armor and P250s, and they try and take it A for the close-up fights, or they might try and take it B with those revolvers and with those deagles. So usually I don't see the deagles coming out on the inside. That should be interesting to see how Rain plays this out. Right now the util is coming in towards backside. And Ascent kind of just stacked up here towards the like the whole lobby. But Ascent just quickly sweeps them for that retake, and they're gonna be taking the first round of this match. Pistol round is all you need to get that momentum started, and it might be what they need, considering they're already down a map.
100%. And you'll want to go ahead and make the best of that CT side while you have it.
And we can already see them forcing rooms when it enters a button. HK going to be dominating those long-range angles for sure in this game.
Yep, and I love the HK on this map. Such a fun gun to use. Gainsey, rocking just the deagle. Because if you find it, back and get back here, find one, try to go for the second one. It's Gainsey dropping down and put him down with the deagle. 4 versus 4 here. Fallen Knight having eaten a little bit of a grenade there. Lower on the HP side. His remaining teammates there all sitting at 100. Ezekiel peeking around, see if we can find anybody here. Metal detectors. It's Melody. Trying to keep his footsteps quiet. Doesn't want to be singing a nice tune with those. Gainsey fired a couple warning shots back there. Through storage. Minute 08 left here on the clock.
Kind of just spread out here, not really too sure what they're going to do here. Rain, honestly, you see this a lot in eco runs, either a fast push or a slow push, or the in between. Like, sometimes they might just say, screw it, let's go for a plant. Sometimes they're like, all right, you know what, we're going to slow it down, see if we can pick up a gun or two. And it looks like they're opting for the slower gameplay on this map here. And, I mean, some of the picks are coming in. It's down to a 2v3. I mean, Enwy down to literally 1 HP.
Coalition
Oh my gosh.
Gets stuck on him through the smoke, and I think he realized, I can't go forward. I wonder why.
Houston, we got a problem.
But yeah, Rain they have the money to go for a buy now, and we can see them. They're able to buy full utility, assault rifles, everything. That bomb plant on the pistol round definitely helped them out. Gave them all that extra $800 for the full kit.
It's so important when that little extra cash gets that game off going, gives you that lead, and you have that CT advantage. Like, it can stack up quick. It's 4 or 5 rounds before you're firing through his cart. Gainsey somehow lands a headshot on him. Ezekiel is going to be backing him up with the AUG.
They are smoked off, so he does have that advantage, but besides that, he just gonna have to rely on how reacting. A lot of sprays coming out, but Enwy's gonna be overwhelming him as he tries to nade and he has to pull his gun back out. That fracture for an impact does some damage to Faultless. But Enwy's up here, gonna be taking out impact on the backside, and he's gonna be running through to backside, and I don't think they're ready for this. G forced to back up towards the oil side.
Bomb has been planted.
And he's gonna find the pick on Enwy as well. Now plan is down, and Quiff last alive. Heinz 1, Faultless down to 23 HP. This could be winnable for Quiff. Both players have a flash. Looks like Quiff just threw his. And Faultless gonna have to try and play this as best he can. He's gonna have to catch him off guard or something. 23 HP. All it takes is one bullet from the AUG for that kill. And yeah, Faultless gonna be looking the wrong way as Quiff peeks in. And that's gonna be a free defuse for him. Ascent taking this lead 3-0 for the start.
Man, Ascent is looking good early on here. It's early on, but they're looking good. I'm knocking on wood here. I'm not trying to jinx any teams, but they're looking good to start here.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, already rained down 0-3. So I definitely think Ascent getting some more, motivation, a bit more momentum.
Yep. They just got to be careful not to cross. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. They can't cross that. They can't let a little bit of ego creep in. Don't half-ass it. You got to keep doing exactly what you're doing. And if they're able to do that, I think they'll be able to keep this lead. It's that fourth round, though, where things can start shifting. When the team wins those first 3 rounds, cash begins to stack up on the other team as long as they play it up, and that's where we're kind of here. Fallen Knight's going to first open up with the HK, getting dropped here. Ezekiel's trying to stay alive. He's able to pick up a headshot there on Gainsey, even though he was flashed. Smoke grenade coming in, going to force Ezekiel to back on out of there. I think he makes a wise decision to just get out of the connectors. No needs for a frag grenade to come in there and drop you down. Fallen Knight and Faultless both pushing up here towards this connector. That smoke is giving them some nice cover. Come up. Quick little kill there. A Melody quickly traded out. Anyway, though, Faultless firing a couple warning shots, not connecting on anybody in there, and it looks like they're going to opt to move in. Moving over towards B for a second. Actually, Fallen Knight with a very nice play. Going to find rooms. And it's a 2 versus 3 now. Ezekiel finding one.
Are there? Gonna be backing up after he finds that. Now down 2 versus 2. Faultless gonna be spotting him out there though, and Impact has to come in with this rotation all the way from B site. Gonna be coming in back from oil. No util to work with, and
Bomb has been planted.
Rain, they still have plenty of utility. They got 2 nades here. That could be a lot of free damage for them if we get in. And we kind of peeking out here, but he's gonna get the headshot on Impact though.
Impact shooting marshmallows, not making any impact at all. Should have been I feel like a gunfight win for him. Somehow just misses that. And Team Rain putting the first point here on the board in round number 4. Impact opting to pull out a FP6 here.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a split buy on the side of Ascent. Some of them eco, some of them did not. But Impact, oh man, this is probably usually good for a free kill unless he gets like full flashed or something, or if they double nade him. I mean, he's probably winning this gunfight right here. Just holding this close. He's gonna peek up a little bit though, and kills the sword, and nade comes out, and it forces him to try and peek closer. And oh my goodness. Impact got a little too impatient there.
Yep, yeah, really, take that extra split second. That really should have been a kill there on Fallen Knight, and potentially maybe following it up with a two-piece there inside of Concessions. Quiff gonna have to try to defend this B site. They drop a Quiff. Quiff double up with the August, finding Fallen Knight as well as they push out there through B long.
Tell you what, these utility from Rain is pretty good. Like, they've managed to smoke off their B cross completely. Unfortunately, they weren't expecting Quiff on the B side without Og holding that head glitch. That's what ended up. Ribs lurking with his deagle. Oh, gets the tag on Melody, but he can't manage to find the kill. That would have been huge right there if he managed to get that pick. And Quiff gets the third off the head glitch, one tapping Faultless. And Melody left alive, 40 HP.
Coalition wins.
Wow. Even with a couple mistakes made here by Ascent, they were still able to pull out the W there, retaking their lead back to 3 as we move into round number 6.
And yeah, I mean, Rain, I don't know what's going. You see, this is one of the things I never really liked about the way Econ works. Like, they just won, and now they have to eco, and that kind of like that sucks for them because like you win the round, you think it's time to give momentum, and then all of a sudden now you're on an eco buy, and you might end up losing, and all that momentum just goes away.
Yep. But there's a lot riding on that second win. Man, look at Fallen Knight right here. Ezekiel not aware of his position.
Oh my God, he's sitting in the smoke, dude. If he gets him with this play here again. That would be
kind
brilliant.
of just have to fire. Wow.
Oh, the timing just gets him there. Honestly,
yes,
Fallen Knight, if he stayed in that smoke, he would have gotten him.
Coalition
Easily.
wins.
Wow. Quiff with a 2K right there towards the end, doubling up with the Og in hand, and it's 4-1 now. Ascent extending, or excuse me, 5-1. Ascent is extending their lead to 4.
Yeah, Rain, they're probably gonna have to switch something up here. I mean, at least they're able to full buy now, but once again, they could be forced to eco even if they win. So, sometimes it's a bit more beneficial to let that loser bonus stack up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But it looks like we got the Euratio from Fallen Knight.
Interesting decision.
Long. And Ascent opting for a much safer B setup. They're playing inside B mid, not really peeking any long-range gunfights that they don't have to. Potentially, they might try out someone rotate to B site if these players get taken out. Impact, I don't know what he's looking at. Okay, I was about to say, he's going to be holding that Faultless, coming in with the ratio. He's going to be taking him out there. And now Faultless, kind of scared to peek that, as he knows he has to deal with this B mid cross. But Impact pushing up the ball. Oh, he gets full flash, but they can't find the kill on him, down to 23 HP, but they couldn't secure it. That frag comes in. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the end of him, but he managed to just barely dodge it. And not having the player advantage here for sure.
Coalition
And Quiff getting that 2-piece there, just shutting down that B mid push at the end there off that shared side glitch. And it's gonna be 6-1 in favor of Ascent. And Rain, I mean, they're not looking too hot right now. I don't know what else to say. Map is coalition sided, so we'll have to see for sure. Rain just has to try and pick up a couple of rounds here while they can, and that's all they need for the momentum play. Oh, and the flash is coming in. He can't see anything at all. He's forced to back up. Gonna be flexing that trench knife flashed. And now the smoke comes in, and that's gonna basically perma-stall any push that's coming through storage. Well, not permanent, but at least for a while until that smoke drops, but they might be ready to re-smoke it.
And one frag grenade right there would be nice inside of that.
Perfectly placed frag. That's damage to everyone. They got 4 players stacked up together. And now the re-smoke comes down. They're forced to go down, and the nades are coming out through the smoke. Oh, that's going to do some damage to Room, taking him down to about half HP.
I think he's going to back up just a little bit here on the CT side. Just back up a little bit. Let him come out. Let him come out now. And catch him when they're coming out. Shoot them like birds coming out of the water.
Gunfights over towards the Oh, I thought he got the third, but Ezekiel finds that frag there. And I was being taken out. That storage player in Rain is not looking like the circuit champions right now. They're looking like a team that's fallen apart. Flawless last alive. Only 6 HP to clutch this. And he's gonna be peeking into Ezekiel right there. And that's gonna be 7-1 in favor of Ascent. Definitely not looking like it's Rain's map right now. And their money just isn't there. They're kind of gonna have to eco, but it looks like NW already forced up, while half of them can't even buy.
This is a nice little lead Ascent has created. If they can keep it going into the flip, whew. Oh, and again, I mean, I've seen, especially on ground, a team really trail on the T side, and you go into that flip, and it's that CT side makes such a difference, and then make an incredible comeback. And being that it's Team Rain that would be switching to that CT side, I mean, you definitely can't count that possibility out. We'll see if Fall Knight's able to do here. Gets caught, reloaded. Impact's going to make him pay for it. Trying to go for the other one here on the right side. Melody's going to drop him down on the ground. That smoke giving him some nice cover as he pops through. Ezekiel and Quiff trying to watch their B long here. Gainsey there, giving away his position. Ezekiel's going to put down Melody. Faultless is going to find the kill there on Quiff. It's Ezekiel holding there on that truck, that B truck. Inway is going to be able to land a headshot on him, and it's going to open up, almost open up, a push over here towards that B side. It looks like the T's are going to opt to move back around here towards A. Plenty of time left here on the clock, 55 seconds. You've made them think you're going towards B, and now you got to make that full rotation. Could be a great play, or it could just be a complete waste of time. Rooms waiting for them. Here. Yep, right inside a storage room here. They haven't seen him.
Oh, they've spotted him through that wall bang. That's unfortunate for him. And Rooms, he definitely thought he had the advantage there. But now Ajiv gets that two-piece on both the rotators, but he's looking towards A-mid, going to be peeking the wrong direction, and Enwy is going to be the one that ends up getting that round. I'm not sure if that was just lack of information or what, but he second-guessed himself instead of just holding that cross, and that probably cost him that gunfight.
Yeah, I think you're thinking, no way they all three come through the same door. Like, it's taken enough time to set this up. One's going to come through connected there, and you're going to have two come through storage. And that's just ultimately not how it went down. Rain able to put another point there on the board. Asinto still looking really good, and potentially that should have been their round. Rooms having... Yeah, as I say, he's pulled out the erasure here. That's either going to be a great decision for him, or it's going to cost his team this round here. Fallen Knight.
Like Fallen Knight has it also. I was just going to say that.
Yep, I know, man. It's like great minds think alike here. We are on the same train of thought here.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, it's kind of interesting because I see the Euratio a lot more in EU gameplay than I do in NA personally. Like, I know in NA Euratios aren't, like, don't get me wrong, it's a great tool to have, but it's just, I think in NA people want to rely more on the raw gun skill than on the Euratios to win those gunfights.
And I agree, because I find when a Euratio is pulled out, it's usually better utilized on the EU side. It's just they use it more, they have more experience with it than players on the NA side usually do. Of course, there's always exceptions to the rule, folks. Always with a fantastic play there on Impact, catching him off guard with that flash grenade. Quiff, though, following up quickly with the Euratio, he's also pulled it out.
On a 2 versus 4 for the side of Rain. And Quiff kind of going to be slow peeking towards his beam player potentially. And yeah, he's going to take out Enwy there. Melody last alive with this HK, 24 seconds on the clock. I mean, he has controlled the bomb essentially, but he probably can't do much with it. I mean, he's probably just going to opt to try and save a gun if possible. And he's just going to be holding this tight angle in case someone tries to push him. Ezekiel kind of flanking him towards B long. I wonder if he's going to try and go for the peek here. But I think Melody's just going to hold his ground, watch that B mid push. And someone's going to peek him maybe. Oh, the timing? I don't know. Yeah, someone just pushed him. But oh, he took out Ezekiel there at the end there. Man, I mean, if he just kept watching B mid, he would have taken out Quiff. That would have been a Euratio off their hands. Now they're running 2 Euratios. And especially on this map, it's so open. Like, if you have Euratio on the B side retake, it's just... I mean, I don't know, it's basically free kills if anyone tries to peek. But Flawless getting that opening pick onto Quiff with the Euratio, and Impact gonna have to hold down B mid by himself, but he's not even gonna be watching, he's just letting them cross over towards the B long side. and that frag comes in, but doesn't seem to be doing any damage. But Ezekiel holding this angle on B site, and they've shut down Rain multiple times with this angle before. Impact gets a 2-piece, almost gets a third, but Gaines is gonna be taking him out there. Down to 3 versus 3. And they have the bomb, they're pushing a B mid, and now Ezekiel is potentially about to get sandwiched from B mid and B long at the same time. He's still holding this smoke push, but his teammates over towards B mid gonna have to do some work for him to help clear out this angle here. But the smokes are coming, it's just stopping them completely. Ezekiel tries to over peek, but gets taken out by Gainesy there. It's down to 2 versus 2, and now the flashes are coming in. Ajib is full flash, and that's gonna give them free site control. Oh, but they don't have the bomb, they have to go back for it. That's not good. Oh, these players over towards the tower side. Room's getting that pick with the ratio. Gainesy last alive, he's gonna take him out. And Ajib, only 18 HP to work with here. He does have a flash, but he's just gonna have to wait. I'm not sure if he's aware bomb is down or not. Gainesy has to push, so I'm pretty sure Ajib is fully anticipating the site put peak. I don't think he's gonna expect him to be B mid here. But surely he's heard him over towards B mid. Now he's holding this head glitch here, and this should be his winnable gunfight. Yeah, he's gonna pre-fire that, and Ajib with 19 HP, or 18, my fault. It's just barely gonna clutch that up. And now it's 9-2 Rain. I mean, not looking too hot here, to be honest. 2-9. They're gonna have to do some incredible work if they want this comeback to be possible.
You know, best case scenario for Rain right now, you go ahead and get this W, you go into the flip down by 6. Of course, you have that CT advantage, but the way Ascent's been playing, I don't think they're going to be able to do it. I think it's going to be a 10-2. Ascent will only need to win 3 rounds to go ahead and walk away with the W and move into map number 3. Again, that CT map flipping from the T side to the CT side, I've seen some mean comebacks on ground, as I know you have as well. Oh, and Ezekiel, though, getting some nice kills. Already 2 players down here for Team Rain. Gainesy trying to decide which he wants to go. See if he can get some gains there on his K department. Decides to go ahead and get out of there. Minute 15 left to work with. Room's playing a little aggressively with that U ratio. Ooh, if he didn't hesitate, if he just pulled the trigger, I think he would have gotten that kill there. Ezekiel getting a big kill there on Faultless. Only 2 left alive. Gainesy and Melody is down to, well, nothing now. Ezekiel finding the kill though on Melody. It's all up to Gainesy trying to find one in Rooms, cleans him up. Man, Ascent is looking good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Ascent starting off with that 10-2 lead, and they're on the breach side now. I mean, I know it's a coalition-sided map, but so easily like winnable for them. Like this pistol, I was gonna say it all, to be honest. Depends on what Ascent plans on doing here.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think if Ascent is able to win this pistol round, they got it in the bag.
Yeah, it looks like they're already going for this B site here. And Rain stacking a bit heavier towards A. They might have made the wrong play here, but I think their teammates are calling out now, hey, help. I need help. They're all pushing me. And Gainesy actually gets a 2-piece with that eagle. That's gonna be huge. Finds, oh, I thought he found the third, but he's gonna get the assist, and we've confirms the kill. And Flawless comes in B long, and all the players get shut down just like that. Impact last alive over towards A mid.
Coalition wins.
But and we comes in with that deagle, and I forgot to mention this. I remember when the deagle first came out. I know Rain, like, I know a lot of people used to not like the deagle because they thought the recoil was crazy. Rain didn't care. I know they practiced that deagle in and out, and I used to see them like early on in tourneys just dominating with that gun. I mean, they've really mastered their ability to control the recoil in that deagle, and it just makes it just a 2-shot kill, like monster of a weapon. And for only $700 too, they can do so much work with that. And oh my, what is going on right now? The nades are coming in, and he's full flash, and we get the 3-piece with that HK, and that eco push from Ascent just gets shut down quickly.
Melody was trying to keep beat there, just wasn't able to do that at all. Missed almost every single shot. Thankfully, his teammates were able to clean those players up. Rain winning the last 2 rounds, and quite quickly moving here into round number 15. Ezekiel pulling out that U ratio. T side U ratio. You do have a, yes, you have the round advantage, but cash wise, I don't know, man. See if it works for him. Fall Knight opening up, finding impact. Ezekiel trying to pop out, sighted in, misses that shot there. And Wes decided to back up. HK in hand, looking to see if anybody there wants to challenge him. Ezekiel slowly pushing around. Oh man, Flawless. Fun in Rooms as he jumps into a shot.
They have the bomb down. Rain definitely has the advantage here. And we're going to be peeking out a wagon, finding that pick. And a Jiv last alive here. Over at the top, so he's giving away his position by throwing that smoke. And now Enwy's holding it. And he is going to be dinking him, it looks like. Taking him down pretty low, and Faultless confirms that kill. 5-10 now. I mean, honestly, we went from 2-10 to 5-10. This could be a repeat of what we saw with Seminole. I mean, they could just make the comeback that we weren't expecting.
It is very possible. Like, there's something about this. All the maps, in theory, are a little CT-sided, some more than others. But this map, there's something about that CT side, especially when you flip from the T side to the CT side. It doesn't cease to amaze me the comeback set that can happen. Ascent still has plenty of time to work with, as well as a nice little gap. They have 5 rounds, but that 5 rounds can disappear quickly.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason I think a lot of teams seem to struggle on T side, I mean, as you probably saw in the beginning of that round, they all just util dumped the heck out of storage,
Yes.
like basically denied any early push. And once they have like those tight angles smoked off, they just get so much map control, so much positioning. They can do whatever they want. And basically, on the breach side, they're gonna have to try and clear out these angles, and they probably don't know enough utility to help them get these angles like that. That's one of the things I noticed a lot, is that most people usually they kind of just util dump at the start instead of saving it. I feel like if teams started saving that utility so they could help them like clear out these angles like later on in the rounds, it would definitely be a lot more beneficial.
Coalition wins.
Totally agree. Just hold on to something, just a little bit of something. Another round win going to Team Rain, closing that gap just a little bit more. Only 4 rounds separate both of these teams now.
Yeah, 6-10 now in favor of Ascent still, but Rain is starting to pull off a lot of rounds, and Ascent did just take an eco round, and we see now 3 U ratios on the breach side as well. That's really interesting. I don't know how they're gonna manage to pull this round off. Yeah, that's a bit overkill. 1, okay. 2,
There's
I mean,
no
maybe you're pushing it.
Yeah, 3. Like, you're not hedging your bet at all. I mean, if you take the loss here, it is gonna hurt. That round lead you have is basically over. It's gonna be 10-10.
But Quiff does manage to get a pick there on Faultless as he pushes up a little bit. But I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you basically have 2 assault rifles to clear your close corners, and that's about it. Like,
Yeah.
besides that, you got to rely on taking those long-range peeks, or maybe just catching someone off guard.
Yeah, we'll see if it works for them. I don't think it is, but I might be wrong. I've been known to be wrong. Nice little shot there by Ezekiel. Nobody there, but had nice reaction.
Yeah, Faultless with an HK. I mean, I think he's got a pretty nice angle.
I would rather be Fallen Knight than any of these players here be long with a sniper rifle. I'm just saying.
And that flash does
Finds one.
absolutely nothing to him. They throw a second one, but that one does
man.
nothing to him either. I think they're landing like behind him or something. I think getting caught behind that tarp, not able to take him off that angle the way they wanted it to. And Quiff finds the second pick with that ratio, but I'm not sure if it's going to be much good for them. Only 30 seconds left on the clock, and they're all bunched up around B. They do find the pick off Fallen Knight, but Gamesy comes up from around that corner, finds a 2-piece, and they can't react with the ratios. And Quiff last alive towards his B mid. They know he's there. They have the bomb down B long. This is looking like a lost round for Ascent, as well as a lot of money overspent where it shouldn't have been. I mean, yeah, we see 6 seconds left. Quiff kind of peeking out. He spots the player jumping. Oh, and he misses the shot behind him. Oh, okay, he gets the headshot. I thought he was about to lose that gunfight. At least he managed to keep the ratio. So, at least that's one good thing that came out of that round. But, man, I thought he lost it right there.
Man, Ezekiel buying the U ratio again. Now they're going to have 2 U ratios.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like, I don't really, like, the ratios are fine, but I feel like we shouldn't be relying on them as your only way of getting these kills, you know? And I feel like maybe that's what Ascent is doing right now.
And on the T side, I feel like you want to be a little bit more mobile on the T side, and everybody's not fair, I'll just say that. Fallen Knight using that HK to absolute perfection. Impact gonna get caught with his knife out. What are you doing? You're going towards the bomb site and you're twirling it around.
He got knifed!
Faultless, humiliating rooms right there, and Team Rain has basically just made the comeback happen.
Oh, man. I mean, we were looking at 10-2, and now it's 10-8. I mean...
Now only 2 rounds separate these teams.
And in addition to that, Ascent, it looks like they're going for an eco here. It's about to be most likely
gonna have to.
9-10.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be 10. I think Rain will win these next 2 rounds. unless something crazy happens. Ascent had just threw away the last 2 rounds and all their eco.
Oh, and Impact misses that flash while he's full flash, and it's gonna give him.
You can just see
second
this
dose
going
of that.
downhill, man. It's like they're not confident anymore. They just bet everything on ratios and did not pay off. Now Flawless cleaned up with his ratios, fighting 2. Unbelievable quick scope though. Rooms just getting obliterated. His walls coming up. Flawless with a 3rd, trying to go for the 4th. Impact is able to get a kill there on Inway, but it's Fallen Knight finishing up Ezekiel. And Impact is the last man left alive here. He's able to get 1 kill with that Deagle. We'll see if he can come up with another one here. Team Rain is about to close that gap, only down to 1 round now.
I mean, he has a lot of map control. I don't know if Rain knows where he is, but he definitely could probably catch someone off guard, try and pick up a gun and save it. Like, maybe if the timing gets him good here, he could take out Melody, but now he's gonna be rotating over towards that bomb. Impact coming up behind them on A. I guess he expects someone to be here. The one thing he doesn't want to do is take too long to find someone and end up having to save that Deagle. That's not going to do him any good. I think ultimately he's just going to try and push towards that bomb ASAP. Yeah, Melody holding this A mid push right now. Honestly, oh, okay, Impact can be able to find an AUG there. Only 3 bullets in it. This could... Okay, he's going to reload it, but I think Melody might have heard it. I'm not sure. He looked there for a sec, but he turned away. And yeah, Impact 4 HP. This is me saving this AUG.
He better.
Over towards the A site.
Coalition wins.
Yeah, 9-10 now. I mean, this is looking like it could be a tight game. Ascent is able to buy, though. We see the ratio coming out again from Ezekiel. Hopefully we'll do some work with that. And Rain, I mean, they stuck to only 1 year ratio, just letting Faultless rock that. And look how much money he has built up right now. I mean, I don't think he's going to be going for a while. And the nades are coming out now. And the smoke ultimately comes out. Melody can be finding that pick. And now they're smoked off and they're just pushing Glavny through the smoke. And they're not going to be able to do it. And we taking out Rooms there off of that wagon. Heglish, he's going to be finding a second. Spots the last player towards Tarps. And he's going to be jiggling a lot. But Ajiv actually ends up getting that kill. And Flawless pushes up, dinks him with that P250. And all he has is low HP and flash to work with here in a 1v2, but Fallen Knight is going to take him out.
Like I said, man, 10-10. I'm really disappointed in Ascent right now. I mean, you literally almost have everything going for you coming into the flip. Almost everything going for you, and you just threw it in the trash. Like, wow. And they're doing the same thing again. Look at Ezekiel and Impact both pulling out the ratio.
Man, they're just really banking on these ratio picks.
And going A side.
I mean, clearly, Rain, they know what to do. They keep smoking off these angles, denying the ratio any vision at all. I mean, at least whenever there's a smoke, if you got that AR, you know, you usually see a lot of teams spam it, go for some wall bangs, go for some shots through the smoke, they might be able to do some damage. With the ratio, it's like, you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? Shoot 1 bullet at a time?
Well, like
your
Impact's
position while you're doing that?
Yeah, like what Impact's doing. No point.
Exactly.
Literally no point. And look, here, Fallen Knight coming up, finding a Jim. He knows Impact is on his right. He's waiting to push him. Maybe if he fires 1 more shot here, Impact will go ahead and get pushed here.
And the
Smoke grenade
second
out.
smoke comes in, that's just gonna shut it down. He's probably gonna leave now. I don't know. Oh, and the damage comes out. He gets taken down to like pretty low HP.
Yeah, what is that? 7 or 8? 6 for Impact. I mean, like, wow. I mean, it has been 8 rounds uncontested here by Team Rain. They just steamrolling, and it's about to go to 9.
Looks like they're going for a pretty heavy B setup here. Ascent,
Yeah, watch
they're gonna have
Inway
to
here.
get these picks. And oh man, he could come huge here with
Oh,
this
he's
thing.
positioned great. Look at this, man.
Frag
He's
comes
gonna
out.
14 rounds left to work with his HK. Easy, and this guy's got low HP. Boom. In white with the 3K.
Coalition wins.
That's an easy reflect for Fallen Knight. And honestly, Ascent, they're gonna have to switch something up, man. I mean, 9 rounds lost in a row. Clearly. Oh, and look at their money. I don't think they can buy. I mean, they might force.
No, it's over.
But
And unless something amazing happens, it's over.
I think they're forcing.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. What else are you gonna do? You gotta let them get the match point. Like you have to go ahead and do a full buy here, force one, and hope something magical comes up here. But if you hadn't bought those Eurasias, you'd have a little extra cash to work with here. Maybe Ezekiel wouldn't just be stuck with a deagle and no armor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Really, some foolish things have been done here. Flawless, working that Euratio so well. Overextends and ultimately gets punished by impact. Was able to do a little bit of damage. Ascent pushing out here, making some players pay. Melody's able to find one, but quickly traded out by Quiff. It's a 2 versus 3 here. Ascent does have the man advantage. Or trying to plant that bomb. Fall Knight, a difficult situation with that Euratio in hand. Try to get out of there. Needs to pop the reload. Oh my gosh, fighting Quiff as he jumps.
He's taking out 11 HP from a wallbang. Oh, but Gainsey comes in from the flank with that AUG. He's going to catch impact off guard, and now Ezekiel's alone on site. He knows one of them is rocking a Eurasia, so this could be winnable if he can take out the other player. And he takes out Fallen Knight there. Oh, kind of jumping. Oh my god, the flick from Gainsey. He's going to one-tap Ezekiel there as he jumps up to try and get that info. And I don't think Ezekiel saw that coming. And honestly, I mean, I don't know, 12-10. We're looking at 10 rounds in a row. Ascent, I mean, every time they keep trying to go A, and clearly Rain has the util to just stall their push with those smokes, with those nades.
Yep.
They gotta switch it up, man.
Cash. Yeah, plenty of cash to use. Match point here. I don't think you have enough to do it. I don't think any of these players are gonna have enough to do full buys. I gotta take that back. Everybody's doing full buys. Never mind.
I guess they did.
I did the math wrong.
Bolus gets taken down to one shot from random sprays, it looks like. And Melody holding this wagon, able to get that kill on impact through the smoke, randomly spraying. That's going to be a huge pick for him. Fallis playing really ballsy up close. 6 HP with that Euratio. I think he's just going to try and rely on his reaction time to get him a kill before he gets dropped. Ajiv taking out Fall Knight. You see Jiggles that connector spot. And Fall is gonna have to try and catch one of them rotating here. Oh, the timing there. He unpeaks it right as that player peeks him, and now he's forced to back up all the way. The flag is coming towards me. McGainsey's gonna have to do some work here. Stuck over towards these chair cycles. He's gonna try and catch one here. He does get the pick on the runes. He's gonna be full flash, but he finds the second. And this isn't looking good. Only 2 players left on the side of Ascent before they're knocked out of this best of 3. In a 3v2 situation, Fall is still a one-shot, but he's rocking that Euratio, so if he just reacts faster, I mean, that's his kill. But he is going to opt to play a bit more passively, not peeking this all the way. And Ajiv. He's going to have to win this gunfight on Faultless, or else it's game over. And he does manage to take him out there. Probably spotted his gun sticking out. And now it's down to a 2 versus 2. Enwy on site. He's dominated them multiple times from this angle. They just jump spotted him. They know he's playing here. But last player on the flank. Enwy gonna get full flash, but now Melody is coming in from behind. And he might actually be able to play around the smoke and sort of juke that out. And yeah, he's just sitting there, and Ezekiel's going for the bomb plant, and he's gonna get overwhelmed quickly. Melody comes in, but Enwy gets that pick on him, and oh, he's sitting in the smoke. He denied the plant. He denied the plant by sitting in the smoke and scaring him. And that's game over. Ascent just lost from 10-2 lead. It became a 13-10 loss. No rounds won on the other side. And oh man, Rain, they proved how dominant they are on the CT side of that map for sure. I mean, they just straight up demolished.
Really did, but Ascent kind of handed it to them on a silver platter, though. I mean, they really had it in the bag, but they throw it away at those foolish Euratio buys. I actually really like Ascent. I think they played well for the most part. Go back to the drawing board and work on a couple things and trying to keep it all together, keep yourself calm. And if I don't know, next tournament maybe it would have gone the other way. Well played, Team Rain, though, with the nice W, though. Chat, we're going to have a quick break here, and we'll be back with the final set of matches. We'll see you on the flip side.
Critical Force and Mobile Esports have teamed up with Zuvi, a new video sharing platform, in order to introduce more prizes to the Critical Ops circuit. At the end of February, March, and April, 2 short clips with a top performance will be selected, and the players will be rewarded with a cash prize. The prize pool available is a total of $1,800 in cold hard cash, with 3 circuit participants getting $500 each and 3 casual players getting $100 each. What is Zuvi? Zuvi is a new and exciting social media platform designed specifically for gamers to to share their clips. Zuvi is exclusively for gaming content, and you can easily upload your moments directly onto the free mobile app. Being dedicated to gaming content means that you will be sharing and watching content that really matters. Download Zuvi to your iOS or Android device via the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Zuvi has been built with one thing in mind: a place to share your gaming clips with friends and others from the gaming community. The platform encourages content creators to reach new audiences by uploading funny fails and epic moments. It also creates an opportunity for esports teams to find the most talented and underrated gamers in the world. Furthermore, your clips might be selected and you can get a cash prize. That's awesome. So, how do you participate? Download Zuvi on your mobile device for the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Create an account and upload your top Critical Ops clip. Make sure to write hashtag Critical Ops Circuit in the description of your clip if you are playing in Circuit, and write hashtag Critical Ops Casual in the description of your clip if you are not participating in the circuit. Clips can be as short as 15 seconds. The contest is open for both circuit participants and non-participants. If you are a circuit participant, then you will win $500 if your clip is selected at the end of the month, and it has to be one of you playing in the circuit. Also, if you are not participating in the circuit and get selected, then you will win $100. Finally, this is an exciting opportunity to win a cash prize, whether you participate in the circuit or not. Your team doesn't have to win the circuit for you to win in this contest. All you have to do is share an exciting clip of your top gameplay from circuit if you are participating, and if you are not participating, it will be a clip of a normal Critical Ops gameplay. Start clip hunting, get those clips in, and have your friends join. Upload your clips or watch awesome clips on Zuvi. Good luck and see you in the next one. Use code esportsmobile for 30% off your order at gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile for 30% off your order at gfuel.com. Whether that's a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything else in between, go ahead and consider using our code at checkout at gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile for 30% off your order at gfuel.com. Share the stream, share the code, share the love.
Yo, what is going on, Critical Ops fans? Welcome back. Taking a look here at the NA bracket, we got Team Rain NA versus Team Misery coming up here for the final best out of 3 of the night. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. Who is going to win map number? Let us know who you think is going to win the series, and then who's going to win map number 1. Do we go to match number 3? Do we just a quick little win here by either Team Misery or Team Rain, or is it going to be really close? Curious to see what you guys' thoughts on it. Take a look here at the team stats. Manthus, what are you thinking? Team Rain, Team Misery, lopsided, fairly close. Map 3. What you got?
I mean, can't say for sure, but I do know this. Team Misery, it looks like they don't have as much experience, at least looking from the lineup. I definitely recognize a lot more players from the Team Rain. So I guess we're gonna find out if Team Rain is dominant in both EU and North America at the same time. I mean, just look at this lineup. Like, they've got so many more games played, and even though it says no previous circuits, I know a lot of these players have played in other circuits on the side of Team Rain and placed pretty highly in them, so they definitely have a lot more comp experience.
Yeah, easily.
I'm kind of siding towards Team Rain NA for the win here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the odds are definitely in favor of Team Rain right now. I mean, there's absolutely no stats on the side of Team Misery. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Stats don't tell the whole story, but I don't know. It definitely helps set the odds up and your first initial impression. So without too much further ado, let's go ahead and hop here into map number 1 between Team Misery and Team Rain. We'll see what map we're going to be playing on. Bureau. Really can't go wrong with this for the start of map 1. It looks like we're going to the knife round.
Yeah, they're gonna be taking it, or maybe not. I don't know. One of them's kind of got lost. I can't tell. I think it is knife round. Yeah. All right, we got the knife round here, and they got one player pushing in from B site. But there we go. Now we've got the 5-on-5. Rain versus Misery. They're kind of throwing the guns at each other, just kind of teasing him, baiting him out a bit. And it looks like Rain's gonna go for the push here.
Coalition
And they're gonna just overwhelm Misery. Rain gonna end up winning that knife round, and it looks like they're not switching sides or anything. They're just opting to stay on the Coalition side, try and get this map over with ASAP. And yeah, we're kind of seeing a lot of P250s on the side of Rain. A lot of P250 plus Kevlar. Seems like a pretty good buy for this map. Smoke coming out already from long on the side of Misery. They might be trying to go for a Ven Hall push early on, and that's what it looks like. And currently Rain isn't watching it, but they definitely have the intel that they're pushing through the kitchen. And now A's gonna have to try and get some picks here with this Deagle, but Vape finding one already on to frag it. I think I'm gonna just call him frag. Oh, and Pretzel. Oh, I thought he was about to come in with the knife from behind. Oh no. I thought that was about to be disrespectful.
Round 1 going here to Team Rain. Cat again. It's not too late to let us know what your predictions are going to be. Let us know in the comment section down below.
Yeah, Rain, they've opted to buy these burst assault rifles. No shotguns. Usually I see shotguns on the second round of this map. So I'm kind of surprised I didn't see it this time. They're kind of just Actually, I lied. One of them's rocking a shotgun AZ. But the picks already coming in early on. Kai and Vape finding 2 picks there. And these Deagles gonna have to do some work for Misery here. And that shotgun long-range headshot just takes out Anti there. And Frag last alive over towards Banana. He's gonna get taken out by Vape though as he pushes up towards mid. And that's gonna be a quick 2-0 lead for the side of Rain. And yeah, Misery, they went for the eco. Now a lot of them are forcing up those AKs. Don't really have much util, but they did end up just forcing up the AKs with the Kevlar. So it's time to see if they can rely on their pure gun skill to win some gunfights here. The util coming out over towards mid, and Fraxby pushing up towards Sand here, and they're gonna catch Vape off guard, throw in a smoke, and he gets caught with his pants down. Pretzel gonna be holding the cyclist on side though with the all gonna be finding one pick there. Spots the second player, but he gets peeked from B long, gets a bit overwhelmed there. And the gunfights are coming out, the flash coming in. So much util dumping happening on site. But AZ gets a 2-piece there towards the back. Spots the last player in the back, tags him with the deagle. And MGS is gonna finish that kill with the burst there. And so far, Rain taking this 3-0 lead. It looks like they're doing pretty solid for the start of this map. And Misery kind of went for a questionable buy. Usually, especially on this map, I would not see most teams go for the forcing the AKs. I would rather see them wait until they can buy util alongside it. But they tried to just force that play out. I mean, it almost worked. They caught the Vape off guard. That gave him a good opening pick. And now they're going for a hard banana push. It looks like Kai playing here over towards Banana. Gotta find that opening pick on Anti. But he's gonna get sprayed through the smoke by Yor. Pretzel getting that refrag though. And he's gonna be spraying some more. Gets the second one. But he's gonna get refragged once again. Yor getting a 2-piece there. But he's getting backstabbed by Vape already, it looks like. And Yor finds that third. Oh, but Vape hits him with the flank and he doesn't know. Now the bomb is down towards Banana and Frag overcommitted a bit too much. Just get the headshot, but now they thought they had a side. They didn't realize they were getting flanked. Now Frag is gonna have to push all the way back and get that bomb. And Vape has all the info. He knows exactly where he is. And Frag has a minute to play with, but that also gives Vape a lot of time to reposition, try and play some mind games with him. And Frag, it looks like he's runs to Coalition spawn to pick up a dropped Frag. Staying true to his name right there. And now he's gonna be wrapping around to Intel. Vape has plenty of time to play with here though. And Frag kind of just taking this nice and slow, not really trying to rush it. He knows he has time to work with. And now the nade comes out. He's gonna try and nade that right side. And Frag looking the wrong way. He's gonna peek Vape with his back turned to him, completely oblivious to the fact that he could be in labs. And that's gonna give Rain that 4-0 lead.
Rain starting off very, very strong here. Some really mistakes being made by Misery so far. I thought Polyshot was just about to buy Ratio. Goes for the AK. I think that was a much better decision there. Or maybe Polyshot did and threw it off to Yummy. There is a Ratio pulled out here on the T side. We'll say they can work for them. Down 4-0 though and low on cash. Ugh. It's just a big gamble. I don't like it. Frag opening up, finding Vape for his team. Not before Vape was able to get a kill there on Polyshot. You're getting killed there on Kai, and Yummy gonna find a shot with a Ratio. Ultimately drop it down. AZ.
Oh, and look at that. They get that pick and they're all running back. Oh, and MGS almost gets support, but Yummy hits it with a jump shot. And oh my goodness. MGS had the right play there. He had a feeling they were rotating and they just lined up for him, gave him that free 3-piece. And all of a sudden, it looked like this was a free round for Misery, but it could go any way now. And Pretzel gonna opt for the flank play here. Honestly, I don't think Yummy's anticipating it. And yeah, the timing could get Yummy here. Oh, but Pretzel starts running, and I think Yummy's gonna hear him coming up from behind now. Surely he heard him.
He doesn't.
Oh, I think he did. Yeah, now he turns around.
Wow.
Oh,
Pretzel's just got behind that server, man.
dude. I almost thought for a second he was gonna catch him off guard there. And Yummy heard him from behind. I think he's gonna try and stick that bomb plant for main.
Bomb has been planted.
And now the question is, how does Yummy play this? It's not planted for long, so he can't just rely on that Ratio and play all the way back in Labo, and he's going to have to pick a better position, holding the main snake here, and he is going to take out Pretzel with the Ratio, makes the right call there, and that's going to give Misery their first round.
Man, ultimately that Ratio play helped him out. Risky, but it did. They were able to get that first one on the board, some extra cash, and hopefully they're going to be able to carry that little bit of momentum they got there from that win into round number 6 here and close that gap just down to 2.
And yeah, but now we're seeing, since they just won, it reset their money bonus, and now, I mean, they were able to force, but Rain did a good job of making that a close round, because now they have, like, no utility going into this round. But Frag, what is that headshot through the smoke? And he's taking out MGS, but Vape gets him with the refrag, and finds a second as well onto Yor. And down to 17 HP, he's gonna find another pick, and that round just got shut down. And Misery, I mean, that's one of the things about if you're on a losing streak, if you win one but your whole team dies, everyone's got to eco again, man. Like, everyone's gonna be poor now. And just like that, their potential momentum gets shut down. They're gonna give Rain a couple more free rounds.
They're the one little gem here for Misery is you are starting out here on the T side, so going into the flip, you will have that CT advantage. However, you can't give Rain. I think if Rain gets in a 10-2 situation, I don't think they're going to give it away on the T side. Let's just say that.
Only playing here with his Deagle. Pretzel getting a bit aggressive here. Maybe gonna be finding both of those mid players. And AZ picks one up as well over towards B long, but he's gonna be backing up. Oh, maybe going for the repeat here. I mean, both players playing towards long. One of them rocking a ratio. And yeah, he over peaks a little too much. That's gonna be a kill. Finds a second on the Vape. And I think Rain is getting a bit too comfortable. They're pushing up a bit too far. And that nade comes out, and that's gonna be the kill on Anti. Only 9 HP. He's not gonna be able to avoid that frag in time. And Yummy, I mean, he clutched it up last time with the Euratio. And he's gonna get the kill on Kai there. That's actually pretty huge. Down to 1 versus 1 now. And he's checks his flank for a sec. He knows Rain likes to flank. Oh, and he hits a quick scope onto MGS, but it's not the kill. That's really unfortunate, man. He just legged him. Oh, that was a win for Misery. If he was aiming just a couple centimeters higher, man. Really unfortunate to see that your ratio tag down to 5 HP like that. But at least they have the money to buy, and I'm seeing 2 year ratios on the side of Misery. Kind of the repeat from last game, how we saw. I don't know if this is going to work out better for Misery this time, though. Kai just going to get completely taken out there. He can't really do much there. And Misery is gone control labs just like that. We got MGS holding this cross with the HK over towards the CT position. He's gonna have to try and get some nice damage here. Does tag Polly down to about 1 shot. He's gonna go ahead and try to stick that plant. But now Rain's coming in with the retake, and they've got some pretty good positioning. I mean, MGS, just 1 solid pre-fire, and he probably gets 2 picks here. They're kind of lined up. Oh, but that smoke comes out, and the flash as well.
Oh, man, he's gonna catch Polly. He does. What was that, 360 jump by Yor? That was kind of weird. MGS finishes off Yummy, and they should be able to defuse this bomb.
Bomb has been defused.
Yeah, that play from MGS is huge. You know, I've noticed some players have caught on to the fact, because I know if the smoke if the flash lands in a smoke, I know it still like has the full impact. So I know a lot of people sometimes they try and use that smoke to mask it. You can't see the flash coming, but then it pops and you're like, oh, I'm dead now. I can't see anything.
Which then you're forced to kind of use that smoke as cover if you know that smoke was there.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, it can just be like the end of you if you like you might not even know the flash is coming.
Yeah.
We're seeing kind of a default play for Misery, spread out a lot, playing for picks. And Yor's gonna be finding a 2-piece wall, fully blinding, gets a second kill on the Vape. I don't know how he did that, but that's a huge pick for them, and they're gonna take control of B site now. And this is a 3 versus 4 retake for Rain. However, Misery does have a Euratio here, so not too optimal for these close-up fights. And MGS pushing through smoke here. He's gonna, oh, I thought he was gonna catch him off guard, but Yor ultimately takes him out. AZ finding a pick, lurking towards the vents here, gets a second one. Oh, and it's down to 1 versus 1. Yummy with the Euratio, and he's gonna have to dance around the smoke and outplay Kai, or else it's a lost round. That smoke drops at the worst time though, and it catches Yummy off guard. And Kai's gonna be hitting the headshot and clutching it up for Rain, who are now gonna be in the lead 8-1.
Been defused.
Misery has to work on something here. You gotta put a couple points on the board before you go into the flip. Yeah, you're gonna have that CT advantage, but it's not gonna matter if it's 10-2 or 11-1. One year ratio being pulled out. Yummy once again. He has proved himself as being able to work that properly. MGS some pre-fire shots through that smoke and have to be popping the reload. Fortunately for him, the player is going to be able to get in. Polyshot opening up here, finding Vape. Pretzel's going to get a little bit of cover there on the left side as he watches his B entry. Polyshot coming up from the left side. And he's going to land the headshot there on Pretzel's. Andy staying alive with the 2K. Trying to go for the third. He's going to switch over. Actually, doesn't decide to switch over. Pops to reload. Finds Yummy. Or excuse me, that was Yor. And now Yummy getting dropped. Yummy 4K there for AZ. It's 9-1. Team Rain extends their lead up to 8.
I gotta give credit to that play by Misery though, because I noticed Pretzel, he smoked off that sand, and he's like, alright, I smoked it, no way they pushed through it. And that man said, you know what? My middle name is Stewie2K. He just ran through and
Challenge
dry baked it.
accepted.
He didn't even care. And now Rain. Definitely have the lead for and oh my goodness, this hard push here. And Kai, they just run right past him because the smoke didn't even notice him. Manages to find 2 before Yor picks up the refrag, but now they're probably gonna try and force out this A push. Pretzel playing inside of Intel here. Gonna catch 1, and I don't think he knows they're on his left here. Yeah, he's gonna get caught off guard there by Pauly. Both players on the side of Intel, one gets taken out by MGS, and Yor's last alive here. And the bomb is down, they know bomb is down. It's all up to him. He's gonna have to see what kind of positioning he can use here, but there's one behind him. I'm not sure if Yor's aware of this. They kind of got him sandwiched on all sides. Oh, actually, I don't think Vape knows he's there. He's kind of just looking towards labs. But it's not going to matter. Yours pushing the opposite direction. And AZ comes up from behind him. And that headshot's going to end up taking him out. 10-1 for Rain. And, I mean, we're kind of looking like how we saw map 1 of Valorous versus Seminole when they were in the lead, like 11-1 or something by the half.
Yep. I wonder if we're going to have a repeat of this, of that first round. Map 1 is very lopsided, map 2 close, and then we go to map number 3 and close, and maybe even have an upset.
I don't know. Time will have to tell, I guess. We're gonna have to see. And Misery on this last round, they have no money. They're forced to buy no utility at all, as you can see. And they're not exactly in the best spot here, but they do manage to find 2 opening picks. But Pretzel's even it out, making it a 3v3. But Yor coming in with this HQ push. And gets that second pick on a Pretzel. Wait a minute. This round is winnable for Misery now, but Kai has to do this retake. 2 players down to a 1-shot, so this is winnable, to be honest. Wallbang's the planner, and he spots out that player backside. Gonna be pre-firing it a bit. And he takes him out the headshot. Oh my goodness, this is winnable now. Yummy, last alive, holding this pillar angle, and Kai Jiggle Peaks gets the info on him, and that's gonna... Oh, and he has no ammo. Oh my goodness. Wait, Yummy clutches it with the P250. No way. Okay. He said no ammo, no problem.
Well, at least he got 1 point on the board. Another point on the board before going into the flip. 2-10. That is a quite a big chasm.
Man, that play, that was almost perfectly executed. And look at this, AZ carrying hard alongside Vape. They're both fragging out a lot. On the side of Misery, Yor has 13 kills. So he's really stepping it up here.
18-5, very impressive.
And it looks like just a big banana clash, but Rain is gonna win ultimately. Pretzel getting a 3K with the deagle there amidst all the chaos.
Man, sprinkling even more salt into Misery's wounds right there. Rain player, Pretzel with the 3K. Misery losing the pistol round there. Now they're going to be on eco, and the next 2 rounds statistically will probably go to Rain.
I mean, they do force the shotguns here. We've seen on this map, shotguns can be pretty useful if holding the right angles with them. And yeah, we've got Frag here with the FP6, but oh, he's going to be sitting in the smoke. He could actually catch him off guard here. He does manage to get that pick on AZ, but he's going to be backing up Zento, playing it a bit safer. And those nades are coming in now. Gets him a little low, but Frag isn't done yet. He's going to re-peek, but Pretzel takes him out. He doesn't have the reaction time there.
Pretzel's prowling around, see if he can find an upper layer. Gets Yor nice little headshot. Vape also finding Yummy, and the remaining players alive here is going to be Anti. And he's going to walk right... What? Yeah, this is looking like kind of a walk in the park here for Team Rain.
Oh yeah, definitely the team with more experience here. I mean, they started off on Coalition. They know exactly what to do. Oh, and Anti just eats that flash. And the shotgun's gonna have to do something here. Oh my goodness. The MP7 coming in. Yummy found a 2P as well as Pauly getting one. And Rain, I thought maybe they were gonna win this because they were on eco buy, but they just get shut down completely. And Vape lasts alive, playing around by the smoke, but he gets tagged down a little bit. And all these players kind of just stacked around, waiting for Vape. I'm not sure if they're aware of his position, but he's gonna have to do something here. A minute and 10 to work with. The bomb is down on site. And Misery has this on lock right now. And I think Vape's going to opt to back up, maybe try and take this from a different approach. But it looks like Pauly's holding this angle where he... I remember MGS held this before and caught them off guard. He might catch Vape off guard a second time here. And he's gonna spot him crossing, but he holds the angle too tight. He's not able to react. And now Vape is re-peeking this. I guess he's anticipating the re-peek. He might have called that. He already wrapped to A. And now Vape comes in, gets a headshot onto Pauly, and now he's gonna reposition after getting this headshot. I mean, 33 seconds to work with. I don't think Vape's gonna win this clutch, but if he does, I mean, it's on to the next map. But it's looking like Misery, they could probably just play time and win it. They don't even have to take gunfights. Vape gonna be walking up here. Seems like there is a player over towards Sand. And surely they've heard him. Oh, and he tries to get the bomb plant for the team money, but he's gonna get spotted out by Anti there. And Rain, I mean, their money is not looking too good. They might, I don't know, I mean, it seems like they're forcing anyways, or at least some of them are. But they might be required to take an eco next round if they lose this one. Meanwhile, we see Yummy rocking that ratio again. He's done some pretty good work with it on the breach half, as we saw before. And he already gets that pick onto AZ and collapsed Pretzel down to 1 HP as well. Almost hits the collateral there. Gonna be taking another shot through the smoke. And Frag playing close up by the smoke. He could do some serious damage here. Gonna be finding two. Almost gets the next one on Kai, but Yummy comes in with that refrag, and Pretzel left alive with only 1 HP. And Yummy might overpeak a bit too much, but he is going to end up taking out Pretzel anyways. And nice work with that ratio by him once again. And this is looking like the round where Rain has to eco. I mean, I don't know. Is the comeback happening? What do you think?
Oh boy, I don't know. It's definitely gonna be difficult. I don't think so. I think you got to get a little closer to say a comeback yet. You do have a nice little cash situation on the side of the CTs though. If Misery is able to keep this advantage going, they could close that gap even more. But I don't know, just the way they've been playing that frag grenade. Oh man, Anti, very nice play. Frag, MGS staying alive, double with Eagle in hand. Oh wow,
Oh, he tags him. That could be a triple right there if he plays
easily.
right. The frag
Grenade
comes
coming
out.
in. Yeah.
Oh, but he's
Ollie
gonna get
shot.
peeked. Pretzel left side with his eagle. He could catch him off guard. Yeah, gets the pick onto Frag there. But the nades come out, 9 HP. He's gonna be gunning it, trying not to die, and he does manage to get out of there alive. But now the flash comes in. I mean, Yummy with the C ratio, but if Pretzel manages to take it off him, that would be a huge pick. I don't think it's happening. Yeah, does get the tag, but not the kill, unfortunately. And I mean, that was the eco run for Rain, and they're going to be back on a full buy now. And I mean, all it takes is one round for it to be over. So Misery, I mean, they'd have to win 8 in a row. I don't know if this comeback is possible. They need some serious momentum.
Yeah, they do need some serious momentum to get going, but full buy coming in here from Rain. They play it properly. This should be the final round here. Well plays Frag. Pauly coming in. You're going to be the first to open it up. And Pauly catching him off guard. Kai going down, just missing the shots there on AZ, but he's finally able to finish him off. Almost able to get a third. It's Vape finding him. Throws a frag grenade out. So trying to soften those players that they're to his right, but it's ultimately going to be Yor that rolls the frag between his leg. One play left alive, and that is going to be MGS. Misery coming alive here.
Great round by them, and it looks like MGS is going to be camping it out in the breach spawn, trying to save this U ratio. Yeah, I think we're just going to have a minute of some wait time here. That's what it's looking to be like, most likely.
Yeah, there's no reason to push this. I think Misery needs to put a couple more points on the board before I'm really feeling the comeback. There's still just such a gap. I don't know why teams wait. It's like there's something about match point that just gets them motivated and ready to go. And I guess there's something about match point as well for the team that's at match point that you get a little comfortable. Maybe you start half-assing things, and then you get into the situation where you have a few rounds mount up. But it's like if you're going to start making the comeback, wait. Wait before match point, like 11. I know, like wait before round 12 or point 12. Start at point 11 so you can go ahead and put a few points on the board. You have that wiggle room for that one loss you're going to take, and then you can go ahead and finish it off. It's just so difficult when you're down that much, and it's match point.
I've seen that a lot.
Coalition
Do,
wins.
do they have an AFK? I don't know if that guy's AFK or what, but I mean, I've seen this a lot. Like, you know, it'll be like, you know, 12-8, 12-9, and teams, like, the team has 12 points, they'll just start, like, aggressive peeking. They just want some kill feeds or something. I don't know, they just want to get some free kills. Maybe they get a bit too comfortable and they overextend way too much. They start, and before they know it, they don't really think about, like, you know, oh, can we, like, are we good economy side? They might start losing without thinking about it. And it looks like Misery actually does indeed have an AFK here. This is not good for them, considering they need some points on the board here. And Yummy, their U-Ratio player gets taken out instantly. That's going to be probably their last chance in this game. Yor does find a pick, but it's basically a 2v4 now, so they have an AFK. And down to the last player, Anti, here with the AUG, and he's going to be the last man, their last hope. Going to be stuck here towards his HQ spot. Probably going to get sandwiched very quickly if Rain plays this right. And we have Vape lurking here towards Nintel. He's probably going to spot out that AFK in the very near future. Oh, and the AFK, it looks like he just came back, but Vape is going to be taking him out. And now Anti last alive in HQ, but it's looking like this is going to be a GG for Rain. He does get that pick onto Kai there, and now they're all going to be peeking him, but Vape takes him out, and that's going to be 13-6. Rain taking the first map in this best of 3. And yeah, I mean, that was a great game. Rain,
Yes.
you
Go
know,
ahead,
I mean, they just had the more experience, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Definitely the more experience coming in there. Great little effort by Misery there towards the end. I'm really curious to see how map number 2 goes. There's some fight obviously in them. Rain has the more experience. You're going to be coming into map number 2 though. Both teams are going to be more warmed up. Does Rain, are they going to be a little cocky coming into this? I hopefully not. I think they keep level heads and give Misery respect. They come into this, play the first few rounds carefully. They should be able to get an early lead, and all you got to do is keep that lead, and you should be walking out of here winning the series 2-0.
Yeah, honestly, it just depends on, you know, how Rain plays this out. I mean, I'm curious what the next map is, but based on whatever side they pick, honestly, it really just comes down to who wins the knife a lot of the time. Like, if Rain can just start off on the dominant side once again, it might just shut down the momentum, you know, start having another one of those like 10-2 or 11-1 halves where Misery can't do much.
Well, and it also depends on the map. We don't know what map it's going to be. We should be seeing that here in just a moment as we begin map number 2, Grounded. Is it going to be the map of choice? 2 great maps. I love Bureau and Grounded.
Oh yeah, definitely, you know, the more OG maps.
Yep.
I'm kind of curious to see, because I know they just came out with a new map. I don't know if it's in the map pool for the circuit yet or not, but if it is, I'd be curious to see some tournaments on it, like some competitive gameplay, like the Pioneer gameplay for it. You know, no one's really played any comp on it or anything. It'd be interesting to see.
Indeed. Well, speaking of interesting to see, we'll see who's going to take this knife round. It's looking like Rain is trying to win this by just sheer intimidation, and it's going to work. Wow.
They get the flawless, not a single man dropped.
Was that Vape there in the back firing his gun up in the air just to confuse them?
And
It
yeah,
worked.
I mean, it looks like Rain wants to start off on the Coalition side once again and try and get a pretty big lead from the start. I mean, I don't know. We just saw that Rain EU team, they started off on Reach side, and I think it was like it was like 10-2 half, and they turned around, made it 13-10. So I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, this Rain does not make the mistake that the other team did before. And Misery looks like they're gonna be having the bomb lurking towards storage here by himself, while the rest of them try and fake a B push. They're gonna be going hard for B mid. And Pretzel getting that opening pick onto Yor while he's by himself. He is going to be backing up after that pick, though. Gets taken down to pretty low HP. And they still have the bomb lurking towards storage. He's not really going for any plays yet. He probably wants to wait until his teammates sell the fake a bit better, but Vape is anchoring this with the Deagle on the Heglish, and he's going to take out Anti, and that's the info right there. Bomb is dropped storage. He'd probably just call that out to his team, and now some of them will be rotating to help him on A. Some will be holding down this tower position. And I'm seeing the XT45 from MGS. That's really a questionable buy, especially for this map. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's a good gun, but on an open map like Grounded, I don't know if it's going to be as impactful. But,
Definitely not. I love that inked camo though.
oh yeah, that camo is incredible. I love it.
It looks something straight out of Borderlands. Poly shot, nice little flick with the deagle, but Vape is going to be able to clean him up. Fraggot getting tagged in the back, it looked like. And it's Vape who's going to finish him off. Rain winning that first round here. It's going to help them build up some momentum early on, getting that cash invested into their counts early on. Kai opted to pull out the MP7. I like the HK buy from Vape. It looks like MGS is just going to be rocking the deagle here. Yes, this is the NA.
And we got Yor with the dualies. Once again, the MTX. I really don't see it too often. But Pretzel's gonna get a two-piece. Could we find the third onto Yor? And I mean, Yummy's down to one shot. Potential ace for Pretzel here.
Oh my god.
Oh, MGS gonna steal the ace from him, but still a great round. I mean, they were just eco frags, but still good frags. Frags are frags.
Oh yeah, agreed, and it was worked perfectly too. Pretzels twisted them all up. Nice little 4K there from him. As well as working that SA58, he builds up a nice amount of cash as well, and he's just going to stick with it coming in to round number 3. I think that's a great decision there. Keep holding on to that. Frag trying to stay up. Kai tagging him a couple times.
Pulling that nade.
Well-placed frag. Yep.
Gonna do so much damage. And I just noticed he just used that new feature. I don't know if a lot of people know about this, but they rework the nade so that if it lands like directly on someone, it just insta pops. And we just saw they just threw the nade and it like just straight up legged someone for an insta explosion. That did so much damage right there.
I push it through the MP7, finds one, finds two. Ouch.
Wins.
This is not looking good for Misery, man. I know it's still early on, but I don't know. It's lack of experience. Like I could say there's multiple things, but I think lack of experience just sums it up perfectly.
And we're seeing some shotgun buys from Misery. I think we're going to see a hard A push here. That's pretty much the only site where the shotgun is viable. Some of those early flashbangs coming in. Yeah, I don't see the TRG too much. Honestly, I'm surprised that in EU, I don't see the TRG bomb more, especially on a map like Grounded. Oh, and Kai get that nice headshot into Yor, just says, shotgun, no thanks. I can one-shot you too with the headshot.
Wow.
And AZ cleans it up.
I just
For that AK.
I just don't see the TRG being the best buy for Misery. You're down. We're down 3-0. Cash situation, I know the TRG isn't super expensive, but for the cost, you could easily buy an FP6 or a SA58.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's definitely better options, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, like, I don't see the TRG,
Well, in general,
even like if you're like running a bonus round or something on the side of like if you're CT on this map, like I would buy a TRG. I think a TRG is a great option. Like you do huge damage to your opponents.
No, agreed. I think the decision by Yummy was just like the HK. I think is a much better decision for him to have a higher accuracy weapon that does more damage. I think the HK would have been a better buy last round.
Oh, and they're just gonna trade flashes real quick over towards B long. Oh, and that frag gets him down to one shot. He's gonna be on red HP. Not much he can do there. And if one of his teammates could hit him up with that refrag, you know, throw a second frag there, that's gonna be a free kill for them. They're all kind of bunched up over towards the cafe area on the side of Misery. And he's gonna be dropping him his gun because he knows he's low. But now they've smoked this off, and it's pretty much impossible to push this door while it's smoked off. Pretzel getting that headshot from the back on the frag. And MGS comes in now. While he's one shot, still managing to get that impact. It's a 2K on those players towards B mid. And he's still using this smoke. And he's gonna be finding two more. Huge 4K from MGS there. Just gonna be shutting down the B push 100%.
Rain 5-0 here. Cash situation is absolutely fantastic for them. Misery has to do something big, man. It is not looking like the first series we casted at all.
Oh yeah, and we're seeing they're forcing up those AKs. They got like only $500 in total on the team
between
right
them.
now.
Yeah, 100 for everybody.
No utility on the team, nothing they can really do. They just have to get the picks. They don't have any smokes or anything. Polly gets taken down to one shot after finding that kill. But I'm telling you, like, honestly, the util is probably more important on this map. Especially if Rain starts using those Eurasios. You really need those smokes.
Yep. Yeah, I would much prefer an SA-58 and a smoke and a flash.
Yummy can be last alive over towards A mid. Still full HP and armor, so I mean, this is winnable, but Rain does have the bomb down, so it's gonna have to depend on the positioning of the players, to be honest.
Yep.
Looks like he's slowly backing up.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time to work with. 45 seconds is it's not an eternity, but is a pretty long time here in Critical Ops. So as long as he doesn't dilly-dally too long, definitely got time to work with. Full HP, as well as a good gun to rock with. I would pop the reload, but I guess that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I get a lot of hate for reloading in that situation too. People will be like, "Why are you reloading? You got 25 bullets." It's like, well, I mean, I might as well.
I know, you might as well. It doesn't seem like anybody's around, and 5 rounds can make a big difference, as we saw with Alpha on the port, man. He, like, those last couple rounds he had really helped his team.
Oh yeah, and now AZ spotted him out, and Yummy's just gonna run back to storage and save that gun. He doesn't want to take the gunfight.
Coalition
Good
wins.
decision there by him. And Rain with another round win under their belt, 6-0 here.
And Misery, once again, they're rocking this max loser bonus, obviously, and I'm pretty sure the max loser bonus is like $3,400, so that's basically enough for an AK and Kevlar. So, I mean, unless Misery wins the round or chooses to take an eco, they're just gonna have no utility if they keep buying AKs. They're just gonna keep buying AK Kevlar and see what happens.
Yeah, and it's not gonna go well.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that flash comes out and does full flashes to people. The nade as well does some nice damage. Oh man, frag, that's gonna be anti down to one shot. He's gonna be pushing through the smoke though. Really ballsy play by him, but MGS catches him off guard. And Vape spots that player over aggressing a bit too much towards me mid, but now he's gonna reposition and frag is gonna get taken out there. Yeah, Paulie just holding this 50 HP to his name. I'm not sure if this is a winnable situation for him. He's going to be backing up. He does have the bomb. Looks like he's going to be trying to regroup with his teammates. Spots a player holding that B mid cross. But they know the bomb is backing up now. And they know it's time to rotate. And now they're going to start grooming towards storage. AZ holding this head glitch with the HK. This might be a free 3-piece for him. Or at least a 2-piece if Personal steals out of their kill, which that did end up happening. And yeah, he's just going to shut down that A push completely. I'm telling you, man. That wagon angle, like, I mean, I know they changed it to be wallbangable because it used to be really overpowered, but it's still so hard to take someone off that angle unless like they just smoke you off or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gunfight to gunfight, it is still a great position to be in.
And that's kind of what I was.
Utility coming out here.
Oh, and it looks like Misery, well, some of them chose the eco, but they do have a Eurasia on the side of Yummy. Maybe they're hoping he can do some work like he was last game. But Vape already flanking fast. He is going to give them a free gun, though, as he pushes up a bit too far. And I mean, now they went from having 2 guns to 3 and a player down on the side of Rain as well. But MGS push a bit far. Going to be getting that pick on a Yor there, and now they're forced to back up. And MGS still holding that angle, but Paulie finds the pick with the deagle there.
Yummy. Moving up here with the ratio in hand. Pretzels also have an ratio. Moving ever so closer towards his B site. Pretzels. And it looks like Frag gonna have an altercation. Pretzels seeing him. Gonna put out a flashbang right there.
Oh, but he flashes himself.
He actually ends up flashing himself. 3 players alive for each side. Pretzel's gonna pop around the corner here. Well, I thought he was. Hesitates for just a second. He's gonna get flashed. He's gonna have to get out of there. Teammate trying to cut up behind him. Reinforcements. AZ there. He's gonna find frag, preventing his teammate from getting fragged.
Pretzel gets taken low from a nade there, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh man, didn't even have to hit him in the head, but Polly does it anyways. And AZ rocking that HK. That is why I love the HK so much. It is such a valuable weapon. I mean, you can work with it close range. Of course, it obviously dominates in the medium to long range engagements, but even close range, it's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, those faster firing weapons are probably more reliable for the close range, but I mean, just the lack of recoil from the HK, like, you could hold a pixel angle or a really tight angle, and it's just like, I mean, you're probably not losing that gunfight.
Seriously, yeah, it is a pretty versatile weapon, and if you spend a little bit of time working with it, you will get better and better at close range engagements. And obviously, AZ has spent a little bit of time with it.
It looks like Vape already got taken out early on. Misery rocking 3 Eurasios. We saw this again last time we played Grounded, and we're seeing it once again. And the trades are coming out. Looks like one of the Eurasios was indeed dropped.
What is the thinking behind that? You're going to spend so much cash in your ratio to really limit your ability to do much with it. Maybe you get the round win, but it doesn't happen often. Even when it does happen, I just don't get it. I see teams just throw away games by trying to buy the ratio over and over and over again. I mean, look, Kai is going to eliminate these players fairly easy here.
I mean, he is kind of stuck here in the corner, but oh, we still managed to get the kill onto Polly there. Oh, and he overextends a little too much. You're finding a pick with that Euratio, and he was probably thinking about saving him, but now he might try and go for it. I mean, 22 seconds left. He is going to be crossing towards that bomb, but he spots out AZ, and now he's getting a bit more scared. Pretzel comes in with the storage push and takes him out. And we're looking at a 9-0 lead for Rain. I don't think Misery's bringing this one back. They're gonna have to switch it up, do something. But once again, I mean, they're still just straight up full forcing with these assault rifles, and they don't have any utility. They're just gonna keep trying to take these sites without smokes, without flashes, without nades. I mean, I just don't think that's the move, man. But never mind, maybe I'm wrong. They find 2 opening picks, 3 actually. Wait a minute, this could be Misery's first round. They find 4. AZ's last alive over towards Wagon, but I don't think he's winning this one. Gonna be pre-firing a bit there. Finds one player trying to cross the site, but the bomb is gonna be getting planted on B any second now. And it looks like probably just gonna be backing up and repositioning over towards A mid. And AZ, I mean, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Looks like Misery probably just picked up their first round. AZ me backing up and opting to save. And yeah, AZ backing up all the way into spawn. I can't tell if he's trying to go for this or not. I think he's just trying to catch some exit frags potentially as the players rotate out from B mid. But Misery kind of push out, and they're all focused on the flank right now because frag is pushed up pretty far. But Anti, he almost gets spec on him, but he's gonna end up getting taken out by the Euratio.
Man, for being 9-1, his match is taking a little bit of time. It's very slow, even with Rain's big advantage.
And honestly, that's the win Misery needed right there. They really needed that. They had to stop the momentum for at least one round, and they basically all of them survived that round. So they still have lots of money going in. And Alkai holding this A push, and he's gonna get the headshot on the frag there. Polly's gonna be refragging him. Already down to a 4 versus 4. They've managed to even it out. And MGS, I'm not sure what's going on, pulls out his knife there. I don't think that was, maybe he didn't know he was about to get peeked or something, but Yor is going to end up getting the pick on him there. And now we're down to 3 versus 4. Misery's starting to group up towards B. They found another pick on a Pretzel over towards A mid. And I mean, this is looking like this round could favor Misery. Once again, they might end up making this a 2-9 half. Or sorry, 2-9 scoreboard. It's not half yet. But 3 of them grouped up towards B long, and Vape watching the wrong side right now. He should be focusing on his B long, and he's about to get overwhelmed here, I think. And Yummy hard scoping this angle, and Vape is going to peek right into his crosshair. Honestly, that's just lack of information there. Kai comes behind this player lurking over towards Oil. 1v3 retake situation, but he's going to have to deal with Anti on that E-ratio, so likely a lost situation. Jiggles there a little bit, baits out the shot, and now the bomb has been planted. I mean, if they overextend, Kai does have the truck head glitch to play with. He could try and capitalize off of that. But likely let's play it smart. Yeah, Anti just headshots Kai there with the E-ratio, and that's going to be him getting shut down.
Well, things are turning around just a little bit here for Misery. If you can win this next round, go to the flip down by 6, and you'll have that CT advantage. I know they're not a Rain EU, but we saw what that CT advantage can do on the flip. You could easily get pretty close to tying this up or tying it up within the next couple rounds if Misery plays their cards right.
Oh, Pretzel gets that opening pick on a Yummy with the ratio. That's going to be huge there. And Vape kind of just playing in the back here, holding this bush head glitch. Frag gets the pick on Kylo. That's going to be pretty big for A. But I don't think they can try and force it. I think they just got the pick, and look, it's kind of working. We already see Rain kind of backing off of B. They're kind of extending more towards A mid and the A side. Probably can try and play B for the retake here, but I don't think Misery is going to bank off of this. They're going to try and play it slow. And we see Rain is over-rotated to A. Only one player watching the B mid cross. If they can take out Vape here, it's likely a 1 round for them. And now Yor is just dancing around this E-ratio player right now, and he's going to get full flash over towards Scanners, but he's going to get the headshot on Pretzel anyways. Nice shot by him, but Vape gets that pick on to Frag it there. Spots another player there, and now he's going to be getting sandwiched from B mid and B long at the same time. It's going to be Anti with the E-ratio, but he gets pushed up. Man, I don't think he was expecting Yor to swing to the left there. That really caught Vape off guard as he was planning on isolating those gunfights. And they just took the option out of his hands. Down to 2v3. And both players here watching the B cross, this is winnable. But if Anti manages to get a pick here with the ratio, it's probably going to be a lost round. But MGS finds one pick there. And now he sees player over towards B long. And he's going to take out Anti with the ratio. And that's probably going to be the round 1 for Rain. Only 14 seconds left on the clock. And Misery is going to have to do some miracle work here to bring this round back. Full utility to work with, but no time at all. And yeah, that's just going to be a free pick for AZ. And now Rain going into this half 10-2. Pretty much a duplicate of our legacy game from before.
Yeah,
so seriously. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this plays out. I mean, not too much to say about the performance. Both teams pretty evenly spread out. I don't think anyone's carrying too hard.
Yeah. I mean, you really need a couple players here on the bottom of Misery to go ahead and step it up a little bit. Yeah, I know Misery loves company down there, but 4-11 and 4-10 respectively for both of those players. Either one of them really needs to step up, and both of them need to do just a little bit here. And if they're able to do that, I think you can see that gap close. Not saying tie it, but that gap will close a little bit. Just a little bit of help from that bottom of the scoreboard. Anti's actually had some nice plays last few rounds.
Oh yeah, he has. Rocking that ratio. It's gotten him some picks.
Indeed.
Oh, but Yummy's getting spotted from A mid, and now he's kind of sandwiched on site. Pretzel with that lurk ended up being pretty huge, and now they have the bomb down on A. Anti is B long, but he's gonna have to do a wide retake, and Pretzel's pushed up all the way towards tower, and he has a knife out. I don't know. I think he's gonna try to be toxic here. I think he's gonna go for the knife. I have a bad feeling he's gonna try and do it. And we can see Anti creeping up. I think Pretzel hears him. Oh, I think he's going for the knife here, man. He's gonna try and do it to him. Oh, he sees him. Oh no, Pretzel could get him here with a knife play.
Oh my god! A little bit of distance, man.
He knows if he's running, he's gonna hear him.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and he's just going for it. What is happening right now? Oh my!
He's gonna get it. I'm sure his teammate from.
Oh man, the disrespectful play from Pretzel right there.
What are they communicating? I would love to know if they were communicating, man. I would love to know if Kai was like baiting him and trying to get him to follow, so Pretzel's gonna do that.
Oh, he definitely was, for sure.
And
the Rain. Oh my god, yeah, just look at the money. I mean, they're just full buying.
Full buy. You're feeling confident. 2 rounds away. This should be wrapped up pretty quickly here. Well played to Team Misery, but I hate to count them out. But man, it's just such a it'd be so hard to come back from. Especially if this round goes to Team Rain.
Oh, he does get picked with that shotgun though. He might be able to find another one if he's lucky, but now he's getting taken out there. Now you're alone on backside. He's gonna get taken out. And yeah, this is not good. A retake with eco weapons. I mean, Anti, he has to work with this shotgun here, but he's gonna get tagged down to very low HP through the smoke. And this is probably a lost round for him. And yeah, Prixel ending it with that wallbang there. And now 12-2, Misery just forced up. They're really gonna have to go for another sort of light buy once again, most likely. We see the TRG coming out from Yummy. Probably, honestly, that's probably a good weapon choice. If he's holding some like B-Long or something, he could probably do damage, get someone to one shot, or if he's lucky, get a kill.
While keeping the keyword there.
Oh yeah, for sure. But actually, it looks like he's playing A with it. That's probably not what I would have held with the TRG, but maybe he can do some work with it. He's gonna be backing up to oil, it looks like. And probably overextends a little bit too much, and that's gonna give Vape a free kill. And now, I mean, a 3v5 retake, still full utility for Kai here, and I think this is probably a lost round. I mean, frag this round. Yummy gets that quick scope onto Pretzel. That's gonna be kill right there. Honestly, down to 2v3, this just became doable because of that pick right there. Anti coming in from behind with the burst, so but MGS is holding this push of the smoke, and if he's gonna die, Yummy can't get the pick, and that's gonna be game over. 13-2 for Rain.
Well played, Team Rain, as well as the Team Misery right there. Rain ultimately coming up with the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight here. We've had some amazing Critical Ops matches. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the Mobile Esports channel, as well as don't forget to subscribe to the Critical Ops Circuit channel. Season 4 is just starting up, and there's going to be some amazing Critical Ops matches coming. As you can see here on screen, just some basic information running down the tournament. I mean, you got stuff starting as of now, February 20th, going all the way into May. There's going to be a lot of Critical Ops over the next few months. Manthus, you got anything else you want to say before we go ahead and get out of here?
I mean, great games. We saw, obviously, that first match was incredible to watch that comeback from Valor's versus Seminole. I mean, they made an amazing comeback. And our other two games, I know they probably ended a bit quicker than we wanted to, but we still got a lot of great gameplay, a lot of good plays that we got to see today.
Indeed, indeed. Currently up on screen, the cash prizes for all the teams where they'd be placing. Chat, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Shout out to all the teams. Really enjoyed watching it all, especially the Seminole and Valoris matches. That was a lot of fun to watch. Again, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the Critical Ops Circuit channel and ding that notification bell. Also, while you're down there in the description, continue playing around there. There are tons of links to our socials, the Mobile Esports socials, Critical Ops, as well as our socials. Last thing we want to go over is the Zuvi Top Clip Contest. You can download Zuvi from the link here on screen, or go ahead and scan the QR code. In Circuit, you can use hashtag Critical Ops Circuit and upload your top clip from the circuit for a chance to win $500 in cash. For casual clips, go ahead and upload your top casual clip and write hashtag Critical Ops Casual for a chance to win $100 if your clip is chosen. Once again, all the rules are here on screen. You can download Zuvi from both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. It is a cross-platform application. Good game to all the teams again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I think that is all from me. Manthus, got anything else you want to say before we go ahead and give him the piece?
Just GG's. Thanks for coming out. The support is greatly appreciated.
Indeed. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you somewhere soon on the internet. Peace.
If you're looking to get some G Fuel, make sure to visit gfuel.com and use code esportsmobile for 30% off your order at checkout. Esports Mobile will get you 30% off your order at gfuel.com. Whether that's a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything else in between, consider using Esports Mobile for 30% off your order at gfuel.com. Critical Force and Mobile Esports have teamed up with Zuvi, a new video sharing platform, in order to introduce more prizes to the Critical Ops circuit. At the end of February, March, and April, 2 short clips with a top performance will be selected, and the players will be rewarded with a cash prize. The prize pool available is a total of $1,800 in cold hard cash, with 3 circuit participants getting $500 each and 3 casual players getting $100 each. What is Zuvi? Zuvi is a new and exciting social media platform designed specifically for gamers to share their clips. Zuvi is exclusively for gaming content, and you can easily upload your moments directly onto the free mobile app. Being dedicated to gaming content means that you will be sharing and watching content that really matters. Download Zuvi to your iOS or Android device via the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Zuvi has been built with one thing in mind: a place to share your gaming clips with friends and others from the gaming community. The platform encourages content creators to reach new audiences by uploading funny fails and epic moments. It also creates an opportunity for esports teams to find the most talented and underrated gamers in the world. Furthermore, your clips might be selected and you can get a cash prize. That's awesome. So, how do you participate? Download Zuvi on your mobile device for the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Create an account and upload your top Critical Ops clip. Make sure to write #CriticalOpsCircuit in the description of your clip if you are playing in Circuit, and write #CriticalOpsCasual in the description of your clip if you are not participating in the circuit. Clips can be as short as 15 seconds. The contest is open for both circuit participants and non-participants. If you are a circuit participant, then you will win $500 if your clip is selected at the end of the month, and it has to be one of you playing in the circuit. Also, if you are not participating in the circuit and get selected, then you will win $100. Finally, this is an exciting opportunity to win a cash prize, whether you participate in the circuit or not. Your team doesn't have to win the circuit for you to win in this contest. All you have to do is share an exciting clip of your top gameplay from Circuit if you are participating, and if you are not participating, it will be a clip of a normal Critical Ops gameplay. Start clip hunting, get those clips in, and have your friends join. Upload your clips or watch awesome clips on Zuvi. Good luck and see you in the next one.